or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That
Now it's doing
fucking scared me a bit.
it.
Like, who the fuck joined?
It's the bot I was telling you about that you have to like that's how you record, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Okay.
recording now? I don't know. I don't know
It
how this
said
works.
now recording, so I would say
Yeah.
that it's recording.
Okay, yeah, and I'm looking at looks like it's recording.
Okay.
Yeah, I put so the topic that I had for today.
You didn't even answer my question.
What was your question? I totally was not paying attention. I was trying to figure out how to do this.
Of course you weren't. Okay, but I had asked, like, are me and you going to be playing zombies
Consider
while we also do this podcast or whatever?
Considering I'm in my closet right now,
Oh,
probably not.
oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay,
And
well,
plus, I feel like that would just be. I mean, I guess we could do that, but then again, I would kind of want good audio, and I don't know how well that would work in my living
just
room.
turn down your TV.
Well, my TV wouldn't even be on. I would probably have like my headset, or I don't know how I would do that.
Oh yeah, that's another thing you could do. You could just plug your PS4 headset into your controller or into your PlayStation, since that's how you do it, and just all the audio go through there.
Yeah.
And you could even turn off like the audio stuff that happens on your controller, so that's even more quietness.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. We can maybe try that, but I don't know for this first one. I was gonna say we could just try to do it like a regular podcast.
Professional.
Yeah, professional, and then later on maybe we can do something. I don't know. So it's recording. So that means
Yes, it is
started a
recording.
little bit ago.
Also, that bear kind of looks like Grizzy, like the bear animation thing. I'm guessing you don't know who that is.
Yeah, sure, probably not. Maybe if I look it up,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Best I can tell you that he plays with the dew, and he's the one that always wheezes when he laughs.
Okay.
Always talking about food.
Okay.
You still don't know. Okay. All right. So what's the actual topic?
Okay. So do we want to try doing like an intro, like an opening, like a welcome to the podcast kind of thing?
Well,
Like how
I don't
serious do
know.
we
I
want to
mean,
take
like,
this?
I mean, we don't have to take it serious right now.
Like I was like this could just be like an alpha of the podcast
Alpha.
and just be like just see how it goes and then like I don't know, maybe we can.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could do that. It'd be an alpha. Okay, but yeah, we don't have to go through a whole intro, at least not right now for this one, especially since
Yeah.
it's been like 5 minutes since it started recording. So
Yeah. And then
also,
but I mean
also look at the colors that are happening on our screens. It's black and orange.
oh yeah.
Took you a
Wow.
bit to realize.
and then my color is the skin tone color.
Yeah,
So
it's weird.
yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. So like later on later on if we keep doing these are we going to like are we wanting to post them to like the podcast places? I don't know. I saw this one guy in like a YouTube short and he said he was like, yeah, podcasting, you can like do it in a video, like record it in a video format, post it on
Joe
YouTube,
Rogan.
get the audio, put it on Spotify and other podcast things, then
Yeah.
take the YouTube video, get like 2 or 3 main snippets from it, make those a clip, then take like about a minute, like segments, post them to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and just like naming all these things you could do with just one podcast.
Mhm.
And I was
I
like,
mean, yeah,
hmm.
if you want to take it seriously, then yeah, we could try all that.
And that's what this is all about. This is just a testing ground to see
Yeah,
how this goes and if this is something we will do. Because I mean, we've always talked about it. Like, we should start a podcast. And then,
literally not too long ago, Dean has said like, dude, we should do like vlogging type stuff on YouTube.
dude, and we can get guests, and the guests are just our friends. Like one day we get Logan on here, one day we
At-
get Dean on here.
the fucking ass.
Yeah, dude, I remember when we were playing Ghost of Tsushima. And oh, Johnny just texted me. I sent him that video of the Crash Bandicoot, and he was like, "That's perfect." But yeah, we were playing Ghost of Tsushima, and this was after I kind of pitched the idea of doing that like audio drama, the Flash and Batman audio drama, and talking about
I
like
mean,
other
we could do that
people.
on here.
Yeah, but like talking about getting the other people to do voices for it, and I'd
Yeah.
asked Aston, I was like, "So do you still like acting?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess, yeah." And then I just didn't go anywhere with that. Just didn't like
Well, just like, yo, so how you feel about acting? He's just like, it's cool. And they're like, okay.
just
And they're
making
just
sure it's on the
nothing.
table. Yeah. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Ty and Drake podcast.
That was out of
Name
nowhere.
pending. Yeah, I'm just.
Name pending.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure out a name. Um, but I thought
Didn't
of
we say
something. I
that
was like,
the other day too? Like when we were thinking of a name for the podcast, and we literally just said Ty and Drake podcast.
Ty and Drake
Ty and Drake
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, and then I
That's
thought of like
exactly what we said.
the Iragazi extended universe.
Oh, wow. My
But
God.
I don't know.
Bro,
Yeah, that's something.
speaking of like extended universe, everything now has an extended fucking universe due to fucking
Yeah.
Endgame and Spider-Man and all that shit. It's honestly annoying now because it doesn't feel like it's just for like Marvel to do. Now everybody's trying to get on that hype.
Oh yeah, they were trying to do that a while ago. Like back when they were trying to do like the monster universe with like the Mummy and other
Well, that's
movies.
always been a thing though, where those monster things were just in the same universe, and plus their
Yeah, but they were
studios
trying to make
Universal,
a franchise out of it though.
a
And like
franchise.
yeah, like they were gonna do like the Mummy movie, then they were gonna do a Dracula movie, then they were gonna do a Frankenstein movie,
Wait,
and
hold on.
then
So you mean
one.
like they were trying to like redo like all the movies?
Yeah, like they made a new Mummy movie here recently, and it had like apparently it had like Dr. Jekyll in there, and it was like setting up a Dr. Jekyll Mr. Hyde thing, and it was
Hmm.
like you could tell, and like they even like announced that it was like a thing they were gonna try to do, like make this cinematic universe out of like monsters and stuff, and then it never went anywhere because the movie was bad.
Hold on. You remember the Diggy Dine show, right? Where
Say
it's
that again.
just do you remember the Dickie Dine show? It's
Yeah.
literally just Jared Dines and Austin Dickey, who was like the motherfuckers that I show you, hilarious
Hmm.
motherfuckers. Anyway,
Yeah.
they had said something about that too. It's just like ever since like Marvel started with their like all like everything's connected type thing, everybody started jumping on
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah. And then
Like, go on.
oh, I was gonna say here recently, I've been seeing like multiverse stuff. Like I don't know when it
Yeah,
started. Maybe like started with like Into the Spider Verse, but just like everything's been like going into multiverse stuff here recently.
yeah, it's honestly very annoying.
It's like it's not.
It's just like just leave that shit to Marvel. Just like none of y'all stuff needs it. Like the other day, I mean, I'm still gonna go watch it because I love this cartoon. But Beavis and Butthead, they have their own multiverse thing. Where okay, so if you know what Beavis and Butthead is, right?
Yeah, your mic's like doing a clicking noise.
Is it really?
Now it's
Fucking
not.
shit.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so yeah, Beavis and Butthead. They from their time, I believe it's supposed to be the 90s. I can't remember completely. I know the show came out in the 90s, but I don't know if it was supposed to be take place in the 90s. Anyway, uh somehow out of nowhere they just go into 2022, and now yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. I just know that go from their time to our time out of nowhere just makes no sense. I'm still gonna
Yeah.
go watch it because of Beavis and Butthead, and it's even called Beavis and Butthead Do the Multiverse
Oh my gosh,
or Do the Universe, one of the two.
everybody's doing it.
Yep,
Ty,
it's
Ty and Drake's Multiverse. That's the name of the podcast.
I drink multi. Okay, fuck it, whatever.
And we could do like I don't know if you listened to the well, it used to be the R&BE or Robin Benny Experience, but
Yeah,
then they changed name.
yeah.
But like anytime they
I
do an ad
literally
read,
told you about them.
I know. But like when they used to do their ad reads, and they're like, and then a portal opens, and then they do the ad reads. We could do that, but like,
Oh yeah,
and then a portal
fucking.
opens, and then like Aston joins the call or something. It's like it could like build up super climactic, and then just the Discord doodle.
Dude, dude, that's fucking. I can hear it already.
Get like some like
me, me and you just
orchestral
freaking out
music.
like, who's coming through? Ah! Dude, hey guys.
Yeah, basically.
The fucking like the whole Fantastic Four thing where Reed Richards just is scared to open a portal because Nyla's coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna take that silence as a no.
Are you talking about like a specific thing?
Well, no, just like in Fantastic Four all the time, where it's always just somebody bad popping out of any like dimensional reading thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't ruin my joke, fucker.
Sorry. Okay. So let's start with the topic for today.
Okay, what's the topic?
I chose something simple, and it's probably something that we've already like discussed like while playing zombies. I sent the pictures in the Discord chat, but it's
I
basically
have not looked at the chat.
it's basically just I don't know. This is just an easy topic. I literally thought of it today at work. It's easy. It can get
I
us.
swear, if you say, "How's your day?"
No, but we could do like the distractible small talk beforehand, and then go into the
Okay.
topic. But
Okay,
yeah, I figured this podcast would be
which
more
is
of like
basically what we did.
a free form discussion, kind of like this other podcast I listen to, where it's just two guys that talk. That's literally it, and that's what this is.
That's
Um,
what all podcasts are, really.
yeah, but ours is cool.
Right.
But no, basically, if you can't tell by the pictures, I wanted to go through and
I
give
still haven't
like
looked at them. Hold on, let me look at them real quick.
I wanted to
I'm
go
playing Spider
through.
Man.
Oh, you're playing Spider-Man while we're doing this?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm in my
Okay.
closet.
I know you're in your closet. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about all of these or just one?
I figured we could just go through all the maps and give our thoughts on them.
Okay,
At the very least, the ones that we've played.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, most of these we haven't even played. Or not
Yeah,
most, but like a little bit of them we haven't even
like
played them.
Call of the Dead. It's mainly just Call of the Dead, and
It's
then the
all
Black
of the
Ops 4
DLCs.
maps,
No,
and like
all of the
three of the
DLCs
Black Ops
have
3 maps.
yeah, yeah.
Which I
Those are
mean,
like it go on.
I was gonna say even the Black Ops 3 ones, like Garad Krovian, Revelations, and
Well,
Zetsubo, yeah, like we know enough about the maps we could still probably talk about them. Like
I would say
Ancient Evil,
yeah,
Ancient
but
Evil and Dead of the
I
Night is like a different story because we really don't know much about those.
the only thing
Or
I know about Dead of the Night is just that it's a collectathon.
yeah, that's
From what I
yeah,
heard, is that it's just a collectathon, and so people don't really like it because of that. I,
yeah. There's like
however,
so many
would like
parts.
it nonetheless because vampires.
Vampires.
I like vampires.
I bet
That's
you
the
do.
only reason. Yes, I do. Motherfucker.
Hold up, your mic's being weird.
Wait, is that what is that is it? Fuck. Is that actually what Dead Off Arcade 2 is spelled?
Your mic's doing a weird thing again. It's making a weird noise.
Ah!
Okay, it's done.
Okay, I unplugged. I plugged my mic back in. Okay.
Okay, it made a weird gargling noise again.
I don't know what to say. I don't know how to fix it. This mic is kind of old. Is it still doing it?
Yes, and then it'll stop for a little bit and then do it again.
I don't know.
It comes and goes.
Okay.
But in the event that, like, let's just say hypothetically this is posted, I could literally just cut this part out.
Okay.
But
I mean, okay, but is that actually
bro,
what Dead Ops Arcade is called? What?
every time you talk, it's like. And then like a.
Oh, now.
Talk some more. Oh yeah, and now it's cutting out.
Ah, son of a bitch.
It's like you unplugging it and plugging it back in just makes it slightly worse and worse. Oh my gosh.
What?
It just gets worse and worse.
I didn't even unplug it that time. How about now?
Okay, it's good so far.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
I'm
I
just
think we're
gonna keep
good.
it like this. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it like this then. I literally was just moving
Um,
the jack in
yeah, I
circles.
left out World at War just because all the World at War mats end up getting remastered anyway. So like,
Yeah.
we can talk about those when we get to those.
I mean, even then, when I did play World at War, I only got to play Nocturne Totem, and I only got to play for like 4 or 5 rounds because I would die within that.
Yeah.
And that's not me me doing it recently or anything. It was like when I was like 7.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely didn't know how to shoot or anything.
I have not even played World at War Zombies.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why people like it, but at the same time, I'm just like, it's not the same.
It's
Like,
like
I get it, it's the start of zombies, and that's why you would like it, but
yeah, like
it's not that good.
yeah,
Like, the
like I
only guns that they ever go for are the Thompson or the PPSH. I'm sorry for
yeah.
interrupting you.
Yeah, I mean, I get, especially like the older people that probably like played it while it was out, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool thing. But like having Black Ops 3 and playing those maps on Black Ops 3, it's like I get it for like the nostalgia and like this is where it came from, this is where it started. But like if I had to choose between the World at War versions or even the Black Ops versions, I'd
Hmm.
probably choose the Black Ops versions.
Wait, the bear's name is Craig? What?
What?
I'm looking at the chat, and the bear's name is Craig.
Oh yeah, that's the name of the bot.
Wow. Also, he said at Tyson Nugget, because that's your
Yeah,
fucking thing.
yeah, that's my
I'm
name.
not recording that channel.
I
He
don't know
says,
what
but
that
I'm not
means.
recording that channel. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. I'm just gonna assume that it's in the call, so it's recording. So if it doesn't,
Okay.
that's what this is for. This is just a test.
I know.
I can
I
figure
mean,
things out.
I mean, but are we going to talk about these topics again at a later on a later podcast or whatever?
Yeah, probably. Like, I
Okay.
mean, it'll be enough of a time gap to where we can. It'll still be somewhat fresh. I mean, we've already basically talked about this before, but this is like a.
And we
This is
kind
an
of have.
official thing. Yeah, I mean, we've given our thoughts on maps countless times. But now it's in
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
format, so that's cooler.
Whoa, podcast. Okay.
All right,
So which game are we going to go through first? Are we going
start
to go
off
through?
Black Ops. We're gonna start with Black Ops. Gonna start with Kino.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
I mean,
you wanna go? You
everybody's
wanna
like start
you wanna go
map, I
first?
guess. Sure, I'll go first. I mean,
Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Get a little structure. You'll start. You can start with Kino, and then every map will just alternate who gives their thoughts first, and then after we both give our thoughts, then we can combine our thoughts. If that makes sense.
yeah. Wait, hold on.
Like you
Hold
give
on.
your
Go
thoughts and
on
don't
to the
interrupt.
Black Ops 1. Go on to the
What?
Black Ops 1 and
Yeah.
Black Ops 1. Why did you say zombie Verrucht before Verrucht?
I don't know.
Why did you put that?
Okay, that wasn't me. I got this list off of Reddit.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just
Got
screenshotted it.
gotcha. Okay. I thought you actually put that in. I was like, Ty, dumb dumb.
Uh, just to
No.
not to be confused with Verrucht.
Yes, Verrucht, the other Verrucht. Yes. Because there's another one in Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so my thoughts on Kino, or it's just that it's just boring now. I mean, sure, back then it was cool to see like this giant theater that was just for nothing but Nazis and shit like that. Sure, and seeing the Nazi symbol and being like, I didn't really care for it. Unlike people nowadays where they had to blur it now for some reason. But uh, yeah, it's just never bothered me to be honest.
All right.
Bro,
Those are your thoughts?
or that symbol. I mean,
Oh, are you
I'm
okay?
trying to, but back on my thoughts on Kino. It, back then, yeah, it was cool to play, especially since that would usually be the only map that you could play because your friend didn't have the DLCs
Yeah.
or they didn't know how to get five for free. Right? You could get it for free by just entering some secret code.
Oh yeah, I mean that was part of the game. Like you get 5 in Dead Ops Arcade by doing that.
Oh, okay. Also,
Yeah, but doing
also,
the
okay.
computer.
I okay. Sidetrack. The fucking like menu screen, dude. I fucking love that.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I know
real. The
you
Black
say you
Ops
get
1 menu
scared.
screen is like really cool.
And yeah, I know you say you get scared for some reason for the zombies part,
I don't
but
know,
the
it's just a certain
just
vibe I get whenever it switches and it gets all like spooky and you see all the
it just turns red.
well
All it does
still
is turn red.
I remember being a youngin and every time it switched and I'd see the dude banging on the window and be like, I'm scared, but I'm gonna play anyway.
Oh,
I
dude,
used
I wish they did that for the other maps as well, or not other games as well,
I remember
where
not
it has some
wanting.
interactive screen like that, or not interactive.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that too, where you could move around in the menu and whatever had
Yeah,
not.
you can get out of your
But
chair. Yeah, that
yeah,
was so
I was
cool.
like, I do mean that, but also just like how like eerie it did get. I'm not gonna lie, it did
Yeah,
get pretty eerie my first time seeing that. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. But
yeah, and then like you look on the televisions and it's showing like all this like zombie shit.
yeah, zombie mayhem, zombies
Mhm.
running down halls, breaking down shit, all that. Dude, it was so fucking dope. Why didn't they do that? I mean, I understand why they put the destroyed Earth on Black Ops 2 because the ending of Black Ops 1 was the Earth being destroyed.
And even that one was cool too in Black Ops 2, like going around, like you
Yeah,
go around the globe and stuff.
yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say that, oh, seeing a destroyed Earth is scary because that one day will happen. But I don't know. But oh shit, that is not a lot of my drink that is left. Wow. Okay. Uh, back on Kino.
Yeah, what do you think
But
this is? Some distractible podcast?
yes, we already went over this. How I would be. Mark is coming out about him and ADHD and all that shit. Here I
Mhm.
am, a Mark. But Kino is just basic map to me now, where it's just the easy casual map that you can get on. Try to go for higher rounds if you want to. Most likely you won't get higher than 50. Johnny just started a party.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Tell him we're in a podcast right now. We can't.
Or he just started the Liquors one, so he's probably about to play with
Oh
Mauricio
yeah.
or Ray or something.
Oh yeah, that one just notifies you because I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to if we're gonna try to get through all these, we're gonna have to go a little faster than that. We've spent like 10 minutes
Ah,
on Kino der Toten.
nah, we'll be fine. Okay, well, I said my thing anyway. I think it's boring now, just casual thing.
Yeah.
I like
Um.
doing quest stuff at least. Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
Okay. So my thoughts. I feel like Kino der Toten is like the best perfect casual map. Like you just get
Yeah,
in, it's got everything you need, and like an easy way to get it to. Like the teleporter is simple, and you just go in, pack a punch, get out, and like it's super hard to separate it from just being the most nostalgic one because like you said, that was the one everybody played back in Black Ops 1 because it was the launch map. 5 was like harder, so like more people were just playing Kino instead. Dead Ops
and then
Arcade was
plus,
a thing.
you either had to buy it or do that secret code, which nobody really knew that secret code
I don't think you
unless
had to.
somebody told them.
I don't think you had to buy 5. 5 was just there. You
Yeah.
just had to do the code to get it.
Oh, I thought you had to buy it.
Nah. See, the funny thing is I never had got to play 5. I mean, I did when I went to Luke Proby's house,
Hmm.
but because I played on the Wii and the Wii didn't have 5 or Dead Ops Arcade,
Really?
so it was just Kino. So I played
Yeah.
Kino, and then, dude, and I remember going over to his house and we'd launch up Kino, and it was such a graphical improvement over the Wii. It
And
was
I was about to
insane.
say this like such
And
a
then
shock to you.
now going back from like playing Black Ops 3 going to Xbox One is like, damn, that one looks old now.
Yeah,
The
dude,
M1911
I
still looks
honestly
clean
hate
though.
that. Yeah, it's amazing.
Black Ops
The,
1 had the
I
best
like the.
M1911.
I mean, I would say like all look for its guns. Like they're all like that weird, cool, shiny thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it, especially
Yeah.
whenever you put. Okay, people like to say that the best gold was on Modern Warfare.
Nah,
Two
I say
was it?
Black Ops 1.
No, I was gonna say they say it's like Modern Warfare and Black Ops One. I don't know about Black Ops One to be honest. That the gold on there kind of. I know I said I like the shiny, but the gold doesn't look right with the shiny.
Is it like
At
too
least I don't
shiny?
think so. No, because it looks like it has some weird. Uh, I don't know how to describe it. Because if you aren't in the light for it, it just turns very dark. And I would like to see the gold more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like, that's what
Back on topic.
I think about. Okay,
So
fine.
so yeah, like I said, it's hard to like separate Kino der Tone from being the map that it is with just being nostalgic for it. But like I do
Mhm.
feel it is in my opinion the best casual map. Um it is but like you said, after
Wait, no, I know
af-
a better one, but we'll get into it later.
after playing it for so many years, I'm still fond of it, but I would just rather play different maps just because it's almost I wouldn't say boring because I mean I still have fun on it when I play it, but it's like it's the one I've played the most, so I'm obviously going to be a little tired of it, but not really.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus, it kind of
Um,
just doesn't help that ever you go to play zombies just on any time, people are just like, "Is Kino on here?"
yeah,
Which that gets annoying to hear a lot.
I feel like it's probably the most overrated just because people. It's like, but it's the most. I feel like it's the most mainstream map, just because. I mean, like I said, that's the one everybody played in Black Ops 1 and
Yeah.
had. Yeah,
Oh, do you mean what I said?
yeah. What we said, communism.
What? Okay, got me.
um. Okay, moving on to 5. I'll go first. So
Okay.
uh, the Black Ops 1 5. I This one was always harder than Kino just because it was tight quarters and I don't
Oh,
know.
that sounds
I didn't get to
very
play this.
similar to Mob.
Yeah, but Mob was different. Because Mob had
Mob
good
and Blood.
guns, but which I'll get to that when we get into Black Ops 2. Something I've been wanting to talk about, Mob of the Dead. But I don't know. I didn't play as much 5 as I did Kino. Obviously, I mean, I like it. I love the cast, the like
JFK.
JFK, McNamara, which is funny because in Black Ops 1 on co-op, it doesn't shuffle the characters. So like if you're playing with two people, like you're always playing as either Nikolai and Tank Dempsey for Kino or JFK and Robert McNamara for 5. Like I've never ever played as Castro or Richard Nixon ever in my life
Really?
because I've always played two players on 5 and it's just those two. But I don't know. I kind of wish they brought the Pentagon Thief back in Classified, just because he was
I
like
thought they did.
they didn't. He's not
Oh,
in there, but
oh,
he was like a staple of that map, and so like I don't
yeah,
know.
that sucked.
But and then the bonfire sale, that was a thing that they introduced and then just never brought back again.
Bonfire sale. What was that?
It was if you kill the Pentagon Thief without him taking any guns, you get a bonfire sale, which is basically you can pack a punch for 2,500 instead of the full 5,000. Or was it
Oh,
1,000? You got a pretty cheap pack a punch when you did that.
gotcha.
So it was
So
cool.
basically, just fire sale for a pack a punch.
Yeah, but it was like the drop was like a pack a punch, but like chrome and glowing or whatever, and you get that, and it's like bonfire sale, and then you go to the teleporter, and it takes you to the room, and you pack a punch for a really discounted price.
That sounds kind of cool. I mean, I remember seeing that symbol though because they had it a lot in Black Ops 3.
Mm-hmm. Did they?
Like,
For what?
it's in Dead Ops, but it's
Oh
not
yeah,
a pack a punch thing. I don't know what it is.
yeah,
I
me
don't remember
neither.
what it is. Since I never really played Dead Ops on Black Ops 3.
Yeah. Okay, your
I
turn.
did play it a lot in Cold War. Okay, so 5. I have mixed signals about 5, or mixed feelings about 5. Not because of its tight corridor being the hard thing on Black Ops 1 or anything. Mainly because I never really played it, just like you.
Yeah, same.
It's like I want to experience everything, and then the times that I did play it, and like you said, the Pentagon Thief, my gun was always taken, and so I could never kill him. I could never find him, whatever. And then by the time I actually did find him, I died to zombies. So it's not that I hate 5 or anything, but just fuck the Pentagon Thief. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Especially
Also,
seeing
this
his
was
stupid
the
face. The way he ran looked so fucking retarded. It looked like he had a shit in him the entire time.
he had his shit in him.
Yeah, like he was like holding a shit in the like very tightly, just like shuffling his way around, looking
Yeah,
like
I
a
know what you're talking about.
crab, looking like a damn crab. Oh shit!
But yeah, that was the first map that introduced the minigun drop. That was
Was
cool.
it?
Yeah, or the death machine. That was the
Yeah,
first map that did that.
are you sure? I swear I've
Um,
seen it in Kino before.
nah,
I don't know.
man.
Oh,
I
hold on.
played Kino for years. I ain't ever seen that.
Okay. Also, did you know that Kino was supposed to be in World at War before it was
Yes,
supposed to be in Black Ops 1?
yes. That's probably why
And
it's like
also,
it feels the most like a World at War map out of the Black Ops One maps.
yeah, I think it was like, yeah, I think it was like a year after World at War, where they're just like, let's release a new DLC, but then they were just like, nah, let's just put in the new Black Ops game
Yeah,
or something like that.
which I'm glad they
And
did that
also, did you
because
know that Kino stole from 5?
what?
It had stole the Thunder Gun. The Thunder Gun was supposed to be on 5 because if you look at the intro cutscene, the Thunder Gun is on the wall, but the Thunder Gun is not in the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's something that it stole. So another thing that Kino really doesn't do it. Also, Kino doesn't add anything to like the Black Ops. I that is not really supposed to. But if you look
Yeah,
at every map to every zombies, they add something.
they added the Nova crawlers.
The Nova crawlers were already no, they weren't. Well, really, would you say that that's something innovative and
No,
good?
but I mean, I mean, like we're saying, it was just a I mean, I don't think it was trying to innovate that much for that specific map, but um,
I mean, 5
I'll,
basically did the same thing. It didn't really add anything either, but
I mean, they added
it
the
would have been.
Pentagon Thief. They added the
uh,
uh. You could argue which came first, the 5 or the Kino, in terms of who introduced Nova Crawlers. Um, in terms of stuff that stayed, I mean, the Death Machine that became a main perk in or
That's
main
what I
buff
was
in
meaning
Black
by
Ops
they add something
3.
new, not just such and such. And also
It added new
something
things that
to
just didn't like get added again.
yeah. Also, I'm just now realizing that 5 is the one that also brought the mini boss spawns because
Like the
of
Pentagon Thief.
the
Yeah,
yeah, because of the Pentagon Thief. And then after that, every map had some type of mini boss on it.
I mean, we've
So
had
if you
the
think about it,
Hellhounds if you count those, but like,
those aren't mini bosses.
I mean, it's like a round that's not like the other rounds, and it's just a
Well,
specific zombie
yeah,
that
that's
comes and does
all it
something.
is.
Because I mean, like the monkeys, I feel like are more like the dogs than the Pentagon Thief.
Hmm?
The monkeys
Well,
from
yeah,
Ascension.
that's what the monkeys are supposed to be. They're supposed to be the dogs, basically.
Well, yeah, but then you were saying that they added a mini boss for each map, and if you're
Yeah.
talking about the monkeys being the mini boss for Ascension, those are more like the dogs, which I said the dogs were like a mini boss, and you said no. So,
No, the dogs aren't mini bosses at all.
well, well, then I was comparing them to the monkeys, and you said yes, they're like the monkeys, but then you said the monkeys were mini bosses. So what the fuck?
I did not say the monkeys were mini bosses. What are you
You
talking
you
about?
said you literally said after 5 they added a mini boss to every map, and so I was like, okay,
Yes.
well, Ascension, that's a map that came after 5, and they had the monkeys.
Ty. Ty.
Okay, clarify
Okay.
what you're
Okay.
saying.
Look. Okay. So 5 has the Pentagon Thief. Call of the Dead has George Romero. Shangri-La, they have the Shrieker zombie and the Fire zombie. Moon has the astronaut. Transit has Avogadro. Fuck, hold up, let me go to Black Ops 2. Transit has Avogadro. Nuketown doesn't have anything. Die Rise doesn't have anything. Mob of the Dead, the Warden. Buried, no, not the Witches.
Nah.
Buried, there's nothing. Origins, you have the Panzer. Shadow has Margwa. The Giant, there's nothing. Drak, there's the Panzer again. Zetsubo, there's the Thrasher, and yeah, that's just about it. The
Yeah,
Thrasher,
I get it from there because from there I can see all the mini bosses that
y- yeah,
are
you
a
see what I
thing.
mean? You know how I
Yeah.
said mini boss, not fucking these
Okay.
dog type
Well,
things?
because then you said every other map, so I assumed you included Ascension in that.
Sorry.
Bro, you said every map, so I was like, okay, Ascension, and then I tried to like clarify, then you're like, no.
Okay.
Okay, anyway,
On to the
yeah, I
next
get it. I
map.
get it. Like they introduced like a main bullet sponge guy that comes around and does something, and you got to shoot him a
Yes.
bunch to make him go away.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We've clarified that. Dead Ops
My
Arcade.
God. Didn't even need clarification anyway.
Oh, good. You were the one.
It didn't need clarification. It was just
Well,
you
because
being
I
monkey
just said
brain.
Ascension. I said Ascension did the monkeys, and then you said no, that's not it. Okay, and I said okay, well, define mini boss, and then Dead Ops Arcade.
Oh, you fucking moron. I didn't play the Black Ops 1 Dead Ops Arcade, so I got nothing for that one, really. But judging by Black Ops 3 and Cold War Dead Ops Arcade, it's basically the same thing,
Yeah, it's basically the
different
same
story.
thing. Dead Ops was just
Yeah.
more bare. The Black Ops one was just more bare bones.
Black
Kind
Ops
of,
1 was Black Ops 1.
yeah, it was basic like arcade style, top down
I'm not
shooter,
gonna
which is
lie though, I do like that.
the top down thing.
Yeah, the top down thing, I like that.
Yeah, it's a cool gimmick.
like that in my women as well.
Okay.
All right,
I've played it a
so
couple times with like my brothers or whatever. I mean, it's cool. It's dead ops. Nothing much to say.
yeah,
Ascension. We can go
it's
ahead.
dead
Do
off.
you want to talk about Ascension now or wait till we get to Black Ops 3?
Why Black Ops 3?
Because Zombie Chronicles.
Oh, well,
Do we
because of
want
Zombie
to save this?
Chronicles.
Do we want to?
Well,
Oh, well, we talked about Kino, so might as well.
yeah, we talked about Kano, so I was about to say. Okay, so go ahead, talk about
Um.
Ascension.
Okay, so I like Ascension. It gives me like Kino vibes in a sense. Like it's like simple setup and everything. However, the monkeys are really annoying because I want perks, but I can't have them because the monkeys will take them. And then, especially on like solo or even duos, like it
Duos.
yeah,
Talk about
duos ha-
duos.
having more than like 3 perks is like you can't do that unless you get like the
I
Wonder
feel like
Fizz.
you have to play Ascension with 4 players in mind.
Yeah,
Because with more than 4 players, or with less than 4 players, it's gonna be hard because of that somebody having to watch 2 perks.
yeah, and then at that point you're basically only getting like I said 2 or 3 perks
Yeah,
if you play like we usually play.
yeah, and even then,
Or I mean in
like
Black
you're
Ops
most
3,
likely not gonna be able to get like that third perk protected because they're so far away.
yeah, except for like maybe you can kind of cheese jug and quick revive if you only open a certain door because then they have to come through the top and you can like kill both of them before they or you can kill the monkeys before they get to jug and like they would need to get
Mhm.
past you to go down to quick revive so you can kind of get 2 with that one. But um yeah, or in like Black Ops 3 you could get like double tap or Widow's Wine or something out of the Wonder Fizz and not have to worry about that one. But I don't
Yeah.
know, the monkeys
Wait,
are
do they go after the Wonder Fizz?
they haven't ever whenever we've played.
You might be right. I don't remember to be honest.
Yeah. But like I said, monkeys, I mean, they're interesting idea, but that doesn't mean they're not annoying. And so other than that, Ascension's just another pretty chill casual map. I feel like it's not super hard. I like
No, not at
I
all.
like I like this
I
song.
mean,
Should we talk about
oh,
the
dude,
songs
that song,
too?
dude, that song. Okay, well then we gotta go back to
We can just
Kino.
we can just run through Kino 115 fucking
But
classic.
everybody knows it. Classic.
Certified
Same.
certified hood classic. Nobody I
Shut
don't know any
up.
I don't know anybody that hates 115. It's like the most iconic COD zombie song ever. I
Ooh, I
never
can't
get
wait to get
tired
a
of
Black Ops
hearing
3
it.
for Shadows.
What was that?
I said I can't wait to get a Black Ops 3 for Shadows. I
Oh
got so
yeah.
much to say about the jazz music, dude.
Yeah, that one, the Shadows was just a whole different breed of music. Like they
Yes,
went and
dude.
did they
Hey,
had
like,
new perk
oh, just
jingles specifically for that one map and then never used those perk jingles again.
yeah. I mean, it's also kind of sad that that map wasn't very looked upon when it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, people like it now. Still, you don't.
I do. I like it. I haven't played it enough still to like I still don't know how to do anything in that map, but I
I
do
tried
like
to
it.
teach you. I
Yeah.
literally taught you how to get around fucking 9 easily in 2 seconds, and you're just like, oh yeah. And but you're not willing to do that for shadows.
Okay, well, hang on. We'll get to shadows when we get to shadows. Say your
We'll
piece
get
on
there when we
Ascension.
get there.
Yeah, we'll get there
Okay.
when we get there.
Okay. I always got confused when Ascension and Moon were supposed to take because I thought it went from Ascension then to Moon. But looking at the fucking list right now, it's not that.
No,
And so I was going same way for Call of the Dead and Shangri-La. I thought those were opposite as well.
like in terms of release order.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never really knew which one was which. I just knew Moon was last.
Yeah, that I did know though. But um, but on with Ascension. I don't know. I also have nothing really to say to that one. Not that I didn't play it or anything. It's just that it's like
It's kind of simple. Not much to say about it.
yeah, not really much to say about it. I mean, they added monkeys, which then they use in Shangri-La again. So
Hmm. This was the first map that introduced like a main quest as like the Easter egg. And it's still pretty simple, but it's like it was the first one to introduce that into the.
what was the quest?
It was
I don't
like
remember.
essentially it's like freeing Gersh or something, and it's like it's pretty simple. Like I've seen people talk about it, like it's ranked as like one of the easiest
I didn't even know that there was an
Easter
Easter egg
eggs.
on it.
Yeah, it was basically every um Black Ops 1 map had one aside from the release ones.
Yeah, I was about to say
So
aside
like,
from Kino.
but like Ascension was the first that kind of started the whole Easter egg thing.
I don't remember that from the Smith Plays retrospective. I don't remember him saying that.
Probably because like I mean I've seen people do it and it's like it's very not like you what you expect Easter eggs now is to be like kind of like a big deal kind of thing, but like this is just kind of
Yeah,
not. It was pretty simple, not
yeah.
much to
I
it.
mean, I would say that Ascension is okay. Judging from what you hear or from what you're saying, I would say Ascension is the one that started the quest thing, but Call of the Dead is the one that started bigger quests.
Yes,
Looking back at it, also, since I'm basically done with Ascension on my thing, we're skipping on to Call of the Dead.
I was literally just about to say okay, and with that, on to Call of the Dead.
Yeah, with that, on to Call of the Dead. Uh, okay, so did you watch any of George Romero's zombie movies?
No, but I know of them and like how like they basically made zombies like a thing, basically in like pop
Yeah,
culture.
he's the one that makes basically did that. But dude, I like them. They're funny. They're corny. They're cheesy. They're-
Yeah.
I like them. I mean, like it's not scary at all, and people could definitely avoid these motherfuckers.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's just funny seeing just like the slow stumbling zombie
Yeah.
overrunning everybody. It's just funny seeing it. I'm
Mhm.
just used to seeing running zombies and like these specially fitted zombies for these things and whatever, all that, just to see people get run over by little tumblers that can trip over their own foot.
Yeah.
But
Classic horror movie
uh,
people.
yeah, okay. I only know Danny Trejo and Robert Englund. Who are the other two motherfuckers that are the characters?
Michael Rooker and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay, I remember you
Which
saying her
I
name
if
yesterday, but who are they? I don't know who they are besides them just being actors.
like what do you mean? Who are they?
Like, who are they? Who like what were
Who are the
their
actors?
yeah, like who were they? Like I don't know
Who are
like
they in
what
the
movies
story, or who
they're
are
in.
they in real life?
In real life.
In real life, okay, okay. Well, I mean, Robert Englund, he played Freddy Krueger. Danny
No,
Trejo.
I'm talking about the other two.
Okay,
Sarah and that other dude that you were talking about.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't know what she did. You don't know who Michael Rooker is?
No.
Um, I mean, he probably main role I know him from. He's Yondu in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He played. I was gonna make a joke. If I had a nickel for every time Michael Rooker played a character in a Black Ops game, I'd have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice because he also played the like um what was his name, Harper from Black Ops 2 campaign.
Did he?
Yeah,
Holy shit. Huh. Bro, I like Harper. Harper was fucking hilarious.
yeah, yeah. Michael
Okay, but
Rooker's a cool guy, cool actor. I like him. He's got that raspy voice. It sounds cool.
when you said
Um.
raspy, I instantly thought of the bad guy in Call of Duty Ghosts. Because
Oh yeah.
whenever he's talking, he's like, there you go, baby ghost. It's almost like a Batman type voice, but not really.
Sarah Michelle Gellar was in the Scooby Doo movies.
Cool.
Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo
Who
2. She's in a lot of
Was
other like horror
she
movies, like Scream
was
2, The
she
Grudge.
Velma or Daphne,
I
or
think
was
she
she
was
just some
Daphne.
side character?
I'm gonna say she was Daphne. Could be wrong.
Ah, so Daphne fought zombies. That's dope.
I think. I don't want
In the
to
video
jump to
game.
conclusions. It is getting hot in this um
I I
closet.
figured it'd get hot in there, dude.
But yeah, no. Cool cast. I haven't ever played Call of the Dead. All I can say is what I can say, which is
I I played it uh, uh many times. I never got to do the Easter egg because I never knew how to do it, and at that time, I never really cared to do Easter eggs. I just thought they were cool things to do.
you know what you get when you kill George?
Isn't it a perk that you can get, and
I,
every now and then you'll get like a free pack a punch or something?
I think you get a perk, but then you also get a Wonder Waff. But it's like you get it, but only for as many ammo as you have, and like max ammos don't do it. So it's just kind of like you get it, and
For real?
once you run
Okay.
out of
I
ammo,
mean,
it goes away till you kill him again.
that makes sense because why give somebody this free wonder weapon and let them keep it? I mean, well, granted, they did
I
that
mean,
in later
literally,
maps, so
yeah,
yeah,
literally the Wonder Weapon quest.
yeah. Uh, okay, well, those are quests. Like you have to do those specific things in order to get it. Well, that one is just kill this dude.
Yeah,
Well, like Origins, you have to kill the Panzer and then also shoot down this airplane that you can only get if you open the church area, and then also get the other fire piece by doing Generator 6. And
yeah,
then craft it, open up that middle part, craft it, da da da, get the gem. Now you have it, and so yeah. I mean, I would say that like that's more work. So you're working for the free wonder weapon,
yeah.
and also like you could kill George at any time.
I mean, it
Like you
takes
could.
a lot. He is a big bullet
I know it
sponge.
takes a lot. I know it takes a lot, but like you could legit kill him at any time and get the wonder waff if you want it.
Yeah, like I think I've
So
seen people do it on round one, maybe.
yeah, I was literally about to say round one. Like you could literally kill him on round one if you had enough points, which you won't. But if you cheat the system and give yourself an infinite amount of ammo or infinite amount of points, you could just kill him right off and get the wonder off.
Yeah. Um.
But
Yeah. So,
the
I
song for
guess
Call of the Dead, Avenged Sevenfold. Fuck yes.
yes. For the first time, my boys play uh in a
When we were
COD.
playing Blackout, we saw it.
um. Uh. M Shadows from hit band Avenged Sevenfold. What are you doing here?
Mob of the Dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Millie, get out of the way. But dude, I fucking love that song so much. Like especially
Hmm.
since it whenever it goes on, I don't know if it's a breakdown or if it's just a slow part, but it's basically just damned in their
Yeah. Where
song.
goes and damned.
Yeah, and then they speed it up
If I
by doing
had a nickel for every time a Easter egg song and a COD Zombies map had the Damned music in it, I'd have 2 nickels.
I would say almost all of them, but I know
It, it
115 doesn't have it in there for
nah,
sure.
it's just not ready to die, and then abracadabra, abracadabra,
Is it?
however you say it. Yeah,
Abracadabra. Okay, Shangri-La. Oh wait, no, your turn for Call of the Dead.
I did mine first. No,
I did it. What are you talking about?
oh yes. I mean, I kind of talked about it with you. I mean, there's not much to say. We both haven't played it. All I can say is like what already said, literally, because that's all I can say because I haven't played it.
So I see a theme for Black Ops 1 maps
Yeah, I've only
where we
played.
haven't really played them.
I've only played like basically the maps that are in Zombie Chronicles.
Okay,
Uh,
we'll go on to Shangri-La.
Shangri-La. I mean,
Shangri-La?
I don't think I've ever even pack-a-punched on this map. It's like probably my least played out of the maps that I have.
Same.
I don't know. I never really was fucking with it. Like there was so many other maps that I would want to play. I just didn't play Shangri-La.
Yeah.
The song though, song's a banger.
Which one is it?
I don't remember, but I remember you showed it to me, and it was really cool. Was it Paradolia? No.
I think no. Yeah. Ah, shit, I don't remember. Which one is
Um,
the Moon song?
Moon, I know has Nightmare. Um,
It
I,
does?
yeah, I think that one you get by having both of the excavators on at the same time or something like that.
Weird need for a song, but okay.
Yeah, it's Paradolia
It's
for
Paradolia.
Shangri-La.
Oh, that's right. Because I always said like, damn, this song is so fucking good. Why haven't I heard this one? Oh, it's in Shangri-La. That's why.
Yeah, because I never get it. Coming Home by Alina Sigmund, and then like I said, I know Nightmare's in there because I've gotten it before. Yeah, Nightmare Easter egg song.
Oh, dude, I remember you did that one time where you put both excavators on, and just in the background, I'm hearing the song. But the
Yeah.
whole time, or you had went down, and I was like, Ty, I can't fucking go anywhere because you put both excavators on. So now I can't get to you. And also at the same time, I had gone down the round before, so I had no weapons at all.
Well, I guess we're talking about Moon already. Because I don't think we really have much to say about Shangri-La, unless you do.
No, I mean, I have a few things to say. I don't think they really thought about multiplayer for Shangri-La a lot,
Because it's
or
like
just
really
like
close quarters.
no, not because close quarters, but because in order to get Pack a Punch, do you know how to get it?
Nope, because like I said, I've never done it.
Okay, so in order to get Pack a Punch or Shangri-La, you have to step on these stones at
I
the
can see
same
where
time.
that could be a problem.
You have to step on them at the same time, but usually there's only one person that really cares to get the Pack a Punch, and that's usually like you that usually wants to get Pack a Punch,
Yeah.
and then nobody else either knows the map because nobody's ever played it or anything. And then also, you have a specific amount of time to step on those stones and then go up to get Pack a Punch. Like
Yeah.
I think you have like 2 minutes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to get there, it takes like 30 seconds off of your time, so you have like a minute and a half to Pack a Punch.
Yeah.
So imagine if like four people are trying to Pack a Punch all at the same time.
Yeah. Not
And
not a good idea.
if I'm not wrong, I believe it automatically slides you off whenever that time is up too.
Yeah, like the stairs come off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know those stairs like they are stairs that or they're like a smooth thing that you can't go up, but
Yeah.
when they turn into stairs, you can obviously climb up them. But then once the time is up, they just slide you down automatically. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think I've played Shangri-La a total of 2 times, neither of which I've ever done the Pack-a-Punch. So, not much to say on that. What do you got to say about Moon?
Okay, Moon, the start of the very big
Yes,
fucking thingamajigs with
big Easter eggs.
the big Easter egg quest and the fucking astronaut dude, so goddamn annoying. Like
Yeah,
he's so easy to get around, but since he's so slow and so easy to get around, it just traps you in a corridor out of nowhere.
I like how it takes the name of one of your friends, so it's like one of your friends is being the a-hole and like being mean
Yeah.
to you.
I want to know how many times somebody's be like, "You motherfucker, how'd you like do that to me?" And just like, "What are you talking
It's
about?"
like, yo,
Just like,
yo,
"How'd you like blow me up and just like send me flying?" Just like, "I didn't do that. What are you talking about?"
like
It's like
imagine some
on
people
Moon.
back in Black Ops 1 who didn't know what was going on, and they're like, yo,
Yeah,
what the heck? How did my friend join a game and is playing on the enemy team? What?
yeah. Like, how's he red? Like, how's his name red? What the hell? This don't match. This don't work.
Turned
Also,
before
like, he
turned.
never, yeah, for real, actually. But also, the astronaut was pretty useless whenever you would kill him too. So he was
Yeah,
basically just a waste of ammo to kill.
yeah, you
I mean,
didn't
like he
really
was
get
easy to
anything.
kill, but like you would just get like some random power up, and it wasn't always max ammo too.
Yeah.
But I never really got to do the moon Easter egg. I mean, we've tried before, but it would be too late.
I
It would
think
be like round 10 or something
I
when we would
think
start
Black
it.
Ops
Like that.
I think Black Ops Easter eggs are probably some of the, just in my opinion, I feel like they're the hardest because like it's harder to know, I guess maybe where things are at, or like when you can pick stuff up, because it doesn't like give you the prompt to like hold X for part or something. It's just kind of like you just kind of gotta get it, and if you get it, you get it.
Mhm.
Um, I like the
I think it's like that in Chronicles though. Like because I remember there being like some things that
yeah. I mean,
kind of
like
were
they
super
carried
general.
over those mechanics in there, so it's still like the
Oh,
same thing. But yeah, I like the I've always liked the hacker um gear, whatever it is, the hacker
yeah,
thing that you can get.
yeah.
I always thought it was
Well,
cool. I never got it that much because I couldn't find it, but
no.
I always
I
liked.
remember that too. I remember a while ago before I think it was before we started playing Apex. We were like just like slightly serious about like trying to get the moon Easter egg done, just like how we are with Origins.
Yeah.
But we were trying to like do some of the moon Easter egg. Or oh wait, no, it was just so we could get Pack a Punch because we couldn't fucking figure out how to get Pack a Punch, and it would be like round 17 still without Pack a Punch and just struggling. But uh, but then one day you were just like, dude, I don't know where these placements are, and I haven't bothered to look them up. And I said, okay, well, but you were also getting off at that same time, and I had said, okay, well, I'll look them up. And then when I looked them up, I was like, these are all in the same spot. Why are they so hard for him? Like, but because it's all or in game, it's where is it double tap that's in the game, or is it stamina up that's in Moon?
I would say double tap.
Okay, well, it's in wherever double tap is.
Okay.
So like it could be in two places. Like the door, like right in front of double tap, is going to be on the right side as soon as you enter the room. Then it's going to be on the other door where you're leaving the room. It's going to be on the left side on the wall, and then it's going to be. Do you remember that lab area that we always got stuck in?
Yes.
It's also in there. It's since they have a Deadshot in the Chronicles version, it's where Deadshot is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it was. I do remember that because I was like constantly like trying to memorize it so I could tell you. But anytime we got to play Moon, you were just like, I don't feel like going for it. I'm just like, motherfucker, because like you have the Gersh device or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, the Gerst device was in that game. Also, the QED.
Yeah, I know the Gersh device is in there, but like I wasn't sure it was you didn't want to grab it because you had the Gersh device or something like that. I don't know.
I
I just knew that you didn't want to grab it.
I never got the QEDs, the quantum entanglement devices, but like I don't know. I those are kind of cool just in concept. Just like a grenade that can just do randomly anything
That just
randomly.
sucks.
What?
What?
What do you say?
What? I was just saying like a grenade that just sucks
Yeah, because like it could be really good, or it could not.
because
You
or
know.
because it just that's all it does.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it in concept. Also, I like the starting room for Moon, and like what it in like in
Oh, Area
Forsaken. It kind of
51.
it's kind of the same thing almost, but just it was a cool idea, a neat idea, something different, something new.
Yeah. I was the amount of times where we tried to fucking stayed in the
Yeah,
spawn area
yeah, it did not work.
to be overrun in like 10 seconds as soon as the horn goes off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I legit want to make it a legit attempt to like
I
actually like survive for super long
after
and not just
watching
die after
the
10 seconds.
timeline video that I sent you, that you probably still haven't watched yet.
No.
I've wanted to like try and make an attempt to do every Easter egg in chronological order, but that's just a thought.
I mean,
Like
we could, but we're gonna
start from
need like a whole
Ascension.
day for that.
Oh yeah, might be maybe even more than that. But start from Ascension all the way through Black Ops 4. But
All right, we can try that.
I mean, just a suggestion. But anyway, on to the
But
World at
how
War
are we gonna
maps.
get Black Ops 1?
Well, I mean, we got basically the ones we need from Chronicles.
But what about Call of the Dead?
We can just pretend we did it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
um, Nocturne Toten. I like it. It gives me that, and this is what I think they were going for. Like, you ever remember those like flash games that you'd play, where like it's like you're in this small room, and then there's like a couple the windows that zombies come through, and you just kind of like shoot them, and then get new guns, and you keep shooting, and like more
You're
zombies just keep
basically just
coming.
saying COD. You're basically just talking about COD.
Yeah, basically, and like I don't know. I like Noct for like the challenge of like bare bones zombie map,
Just straight bare bones.
and I
Good
kind of want.
luck.
I saw this one guy talk about like the best way to play Noct is to play it how it was intended to be played, which is like, not training around or anything, but just like trying to keep the zombies out and like worried about the barriers and like actually worried about the barriers and stuff. I don't know. I kind of want to
Mm.
try that. I feel like that'd be a good.
I feel like we won't last very long. As soon as like a shit ton of zombies start spawning.
Yeah, it would just be a good shake up kind of thing. What about you?
Yeah. For Noct, mm, I get bored of it too easily.
It
Again, like I said with Kino, like I get that it's like the start of zombies for people, and just the like actual start of zombies, and that they had no intention for it to happen at all, and that they
Yeah, it
brought
was
it.
literally
I
just
understand and everything, but it's just too boring for me now.
yeah, like
Like,
we'll play it like once and then won't play it again for like months.
yeah, because that's literally all you need.
It's bare bones, but that's could be a detriment because then it's like, oh, well, I could play a game that has more substance.
Yeah, for real. Like, just keep playing something that's going to get boring, that you can't survive for long at all.
Hmm.
Something doesn't smell right.
I like like in the remaster version for Chronicles. I like the atmosphere. Same with like Verruct. I know I've told you that about Verruct. Like literally every time we play it, but like the atmosphere outside just feels really cool.
Something doesn't smell right in my house.
Oh no,
I don't know what it was. It just a random smell of weed out of nowhere. Like, just
somebody's
random. Like,
somebody's
nobody's home.
smoking a stogie.
Nobody's home. It's just me.
Oh,
And just a random smell
Drake's
of
smoking
weed
a
from
stogie.
nowhere. No, I'm not. Just it's not here anymore. At least I don't think, because it was just for a second. Like, I breathed in and then just weed. No, it's okay. Anyway, so one thing I do like that they did for Chronicles and the atmosphere thing is it kind of enhanced it a bit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still relatively the same, but I feel like they could have made it just a little bit better.
yeah.
But it's
But
whatever.
then
But
again, I feel like
I get
it,
at the
it
same time, it was an older gen console now, so being Black Ops 3 is only going to have to go to its limits and of the limits of the console
yeah.
at the time. So, like, it's understandable.
Yeah, let's just speed round these World at War ones because they're all pretty um not much to talk about. So I mean,
Okay.
Verruct, cool
Varrock,
atmosphere.
spooky,
We
scary,
talked
spooky,
spooky,
scary. I love
scary.
it. It's my favorite for scariness.
Mm-hmm.
I love the baby cry. I love everything. I love all of that. Okay. Shino Numa. I hate it. And especially since it's getting a revamp now. It's just like, oh, it's a brand new, the brand new round-based zombies map's coming. Be hyped. And it's just not, or Shino Numa, but revamped.
Wait.
Fuck that.
Okay, why do you hate Shinonuma?
Why do I hate Shino Numa?
Yes.
Because it really adds nothing, and there's just mud everywhere. I get that it's the same thing in Origins, but there are places in Origins where you can walk in the mud. such as the wood planks.
I feel like there's maybe because it's a smaller map, but I feel like there's more mud in Origins than in
Yeah,
Shinonuma.
there's more mud in Origins, but in those mud areas, there are wood planks that you can walk on.
True. Also, Shinonuma was the first map to introduce dogs.
Yeah. Oh, Verruct. It's the first map to introduce the perks
Yes, and traps.
and traps.
And then Shinonuma introduced, oh, like I already said,
Dogs.
dogs.
And that was it.
And then Darius, Pack-a-Punch, teleporters,
AKA the giant.
more dogs. Yeah, we can talk
Yeah,
about the
more
giant
dogs.
too while we're talking about this, unless you wanted to wait till Black Ops 3. Or just get them both
No,
out
we
of the
can talk
way.
about we can talk about the giant now since it's basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing. Yeah,
Okay, so
you
my
kn-
take
you
on the
know how
giant, I don't understand its placement in the story. I mean, I know that it's where Richtofen kills evil Richtofen or Primus
I can
or Ultimus Richtofen.
I can explain. I watched the
Okay,
whole
like, but
timeline video.
okay, well, one, I don't understand how why you like it so much.
Mainly just
But
because it's it's a casual zombies mode like Kino der Toten, but it it's not Kino der Toten. Like I'm not as tired of Darius as I am Kino, just because it's, well, like I said, it's not Kino der Toten. I haven't played it
mhm.
as much, and it's I don't know. I kind of like the game. I don't know.
I mean, I will name something that I feel like they did.
Hold up. You're cutting out.
Fuck. How about now?
You're good.
Okay, so I will name some things that I do like that they did with the giant. Okay, so just like in Duri's, you're able to do the song, the Samantha's game, and also they had a. Oh wait, no, the wasn't there something you could do with the monkey in the furnace as well in Duri's?
Yeah, you throw the monkey in the furnace and it just screams, I think. I don't know if there's anything else to that.
Was that it? Okay, never mind. Well, at least they added to that in Black Ops 3 as well for the giant. And also, like, they had some added things, such as you could hear Samantha crying in the giant. You could, which is also weird because she just got teleported, but she's in the giant as well, which makes no sense.
Well, maybe because at that point, because timeline wise, after that happened, she went to the moon, she got stuck inside the MPD, and then she controlled the zombies. I don't know
But why is she
how
crying
soon
in the
that
giant
happens.
though?
I don't know how soon that happens after. Because wait, what'd you say?
Well, why is she in the giant then? If she just got teleported, because that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
Richtofen just
once
teleported Samantha and Maxis, or I can't remember his first name. Uh,
Ludwig.
but Ludwig. Okay,
Yeah, but it's
so Ludwig.
Maxis.
So he teleported Ludwig and Samantha
I
to
mean, you can call
separate
him
places.
Maxis. Literally, everybody calls him Maxis. No one calls
I
him by his
know,
first name.
but it's literally saying Samantha Maxis and Maxis, but it's like just saying like Samantha Maxis.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Anyway,
we get what you're talking about.
anyway, so he teleported Ludwig and Max or Samantha to separate places, but yet she is still in the giant, which is something that doesn't make sense to me. Also,
Are you
another
talking
reason why
about?
I don't like the giant.
Are you talking about? You hear Samantha like you can in like in Kino, you can kind of hear like the knocking on the door. So, like, is it something that's
No, 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 no.
like what
I
are
mean,
you?
oh, that's something that I do like that they did in or with all of the chronicles. They added some secret thing that's supposed to be
Yeah,
super important. Okay. Anyway, but no, that's not what I mean because you can
you're
hear
cutting
her
out again.
crying. Son of a bitch! Right now.
Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Okay. So the part, the little patch that goes to the catwalk, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you before going to that one window that spawns the zombies in, that's underneath
Yeah,
the catwalk, the other catwalk to get to the second part of it.
yeah.
If you listen closely in that window, you can hear Samantha crying or a female crying.
Hmm.
But everybody assumes that it's Samantha because that's the only female that we really know that's a little girl.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't heard that, but I'm just gonna assume it's probably
Really?
some. Yeah, it's probably just some
Okay.
ether stuff. Like she's in the ether right now, so she can just be everywhere. I don't know.
I mean, I guess, but wouldn't you really hear her almost anywhere then?
I don't know. I wouldn't think too hard about it.
Okay, well, anyway, but that's one thing that I don't like about the Giant because it kind of confuses the timeline there because we know that it's supposed to take place right after Richtofen teleports them,
Yes,
but she's still there somehow. Like what?
and
But anyway,
I
I
I was gonna say I don't know just because I haven't heard that or seen that, so I really can't say anything about it. So I don't
okay.
know.
Well, next time we play the Giant, I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Okay. So, but other things that I like that they added, just like you said earlier, with almost every map on Chronicles, they added some Samantha Easter egg type thing.
Or just
Where,
some extra like sound. Like in Shino
yeah,
Numa, I'm
like
thinking of like the weird robot noises in the thing.
oh, dude, that's fucking creepy. I love that so much.
Yeah. You know, as a grown man, I still can feel my like if I was just walking around the map and there were like weren't any zombies and just hearing all the ambience, I would probably be scared.
Dude, like that legit happened to me one time because it was the in the middle of a round, but the zombies were taking forever, and then I was over at the hut where that robot sound can happen. Then out of nowhere, I just hear the robot sound, and it says like "get out" or something. I was like, "Fucking Christ!"
Yeah, give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I love it so.
That's literally how I use because I never wanted to play like growing up. I never wanted to play like Kino solo or anything just because it scared me.
But Kino didn't have anything that was like scary to it. It
Well,
was
still,
just
it was
scary
just
atmosphere,
yeah, it
or
was
just
just the
like everything
atmosphere and
was
just
so
loading
dull
in
and
and
barren.
just
That's one
being
thing I didn't
alone.
like that they did with Chronicles is that they made everything more a little bit more colorful.
Yeah, I'll just
Like
make
I
it
get
fit
it,
with
it's supposed
Black Ops 3.
huh?
Just to make it fit with Black Ops 3 because Black Ops 3 was pretty
Yeah,
colorful in general.
I know. Like I get that's what the whole point was, but keep it original somewhat. Like it's just supposed to be a remaster. It's supposed to keep everything original, just
Oh,
enhance the
yeah, that's
graphics. But
part of the remasters, like the graphical. It's making it look better.
I know, but like why not just make the original barren look barren?
Because then I don't know. I feel like
Makes sense?
y- I mean, I feel like you're remastering it in Black Ops 3, so you got give it that Black
Okay,
Ops 3
so
feel. I get what you're
okay,
saying though, but then at that
this
point,
is
I'd
gonna
almost just
sound like
say
I'm
just
just this is gonna sound like I'm just saying what they did, but I don't mean how like what they did. So like keep all the dark areas dark, but make them darker. Does it make sense?
yes,
Like all the shadow parts, make them dark. Like you can't see shit, but make everything else around it brighter. I know
Hmm.
that sounds like I'm saying make it colorful, but no, I just mean make it brighter so it has a contrast to it. You know what I mean?
yes.
Okay.
Um,
Back on to Doris and the Giant. Okay.
okay.
So other things that I like is that with the Samantha like play thing that you could do, they made it
Mm-hmm.
Max's or Ludwig. They made it him
Yes. Which
instead
that's
of her, and there's like she used to love to play this game and stuff like that, or
yeah.
just like showing that it's Max's that is kind of not really controlling, but is the one that's here this time.
Yeah, well, he's not like literally. That is part of the. That's part of this. Like this, you're talking about. Like you didn't know where it fit in the timeline or whatever.
Mm.
Basically, it's that Maxis that you hear is the Maxis from Origins that got sent into the ether whenever you put the drone in there, and that's that Maxis is like he's the one that's opening up the portals to like bring premise through through the different universes to the different um uh basically teleporting them through the maps. If you watch the timeline, you'll know what I'm talking about. But
Okay.
it's
I thought it was supposed to
it's
be Shadow Man or Dr. Monty that was doing that.
nah. I mean,
Okay.
it's probably a little bit of both, but Maxis, the whole point of the giant was to like light the beacon, as he says, um,
Mhm.
so that way he knows what universe you're at what time, and that way he can from there move you from universe to universe that you need to go to. That's
Okay.
basically what that is.
And also other things that I like that they did. This is kind of like going Black Ops 3, but it's just because it's in Doris slash the Giant is why I'm saying it. Is that you can see the Mob of the Dead plane in almost every Black Ops 3 map, including the Giant.
Which I
And in
still
the
haven't
Giant,
seen that. You got to show me that.
I've showed it to you countless times, and you had said, "Oh yeah, I see it." But now you're telling me you haven't?
I could probably have forgotten, but just show me again.
Okay, well, it's above like the catwalk that we always go to. It's literally on that building.
Okay,
Like
I
if
think I
you were
maybe
on the
remember you
catwalk, if
showing
you
me,
look,
but
yeah,
show me
because
again.
literally on the catwalk, if you look up, you could see the plane outline. And then also, whenever you're in the open section, the open area section, you could see the plane on the roof as well. And
Cool.
then also
Show me
in
again when we play.
okay, I will. I will. Also in shadows, whenever you get pack a punch open and you go to the middle part, if you look in the sky, you can see the plane going by. Where as to say that oh the characters just or the Mob of the Dead crew just took off from the plane, or it's just the plane just being flying around for some reason. Which I never understood why they did that. Like I get it's just supposed to be some cool Easter egg, but I felt like they were trying to tease that hey, we got Mob of the Dead coming for you. I mean, which they did for Black Ops 4, but it had nothing to do with the characters, and the plane was destroyed. But
Yeah.
in Shadows, the plane was in there. Go Rod, I think it was doing dogfights in the sky. I think dogfights were happening in the sky for Go Rod. If not, then Origins for sure. Zetsubo, it was somewhere. I can't remember where. I just know it has something to do with planes. Okay. On to Black Ops 2.
Yes, we got it. The first game done. Now we're gonna have to move a little faster, or we can make this a two-parter.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, we've only been for an hour, right?
I think maybe a little hour and a little longer.
Oh.
But still, an hour for one game, and there's like 4 more we got to do. um.
All right.
Okay. Transit, I feel
All
is
right.
super overhated. I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it's definitely overhated. Cause like maybe this is just me and my experience of like that being the only map I had on Black Ops 2 for like years until I finally got the season pass and was able to play all the other games.
Still haven't
But
come over and done damn things with me.
yeah, I know.
You should have done
But
that on my birthday, asshole.
I told you I didn't have my thing set
I
up.
know, I know.
But yeah, no, I don't hate Transit. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I definitely don't hate it. Like if someone said, "Hey, let's play Transit," I'd be like, "Okay, cool. I fuck with Transit." Um, it introduced the Victus crew, which I also feel like is an overhated crew. Like not a lot of people, like a lot of people,
I
they,
don't think they're overhated.
I, it's like it's like the big zombie YouTubers that I see anytime they talk about like the Victus crew, they always say how like they don't like them.
Really?
For the most part, I mean, they're no
I
Ultimus
mean,
or
I hear
Premise,
them say that
obviously,
they
but
don't like their maps, but I don't really hear them saying that they hate the characters.
I've
I
heard
I might be watching different people because I don't watch Tim Hansen, and I know you watch Tim Hansen.
he's just one of them. I mean, I just know in general, a good amount of people didn't like Victus. They thought they were like, maybe annoying, or maybe just because they weren't Premise or Ultimus. So it's like
They
something
were
different.
literally our characters, but reskinned.
Yeah.
That's what they were. I don't see why people would hate them. But uh, yeah, I mean, if they're okay, I've seen people talk about the way they should remaster or should have done Transit, and which some of them are right, but at the same time, it's just the way the console had to be
Yeah, it was
in order
limited by the
for it.
console.
Yeah, it was limited by the console, and especially since the console didn't have those specific updates that it would have needed to do the things that they wanted. It's it happened way later down the line, and nearly at the end of that console's life cycle, where the next gen
Yes.
console was about to come out. So it was already like too late for it anyway.
Yeah, literally the game after Black Ops 2, COD Ghost was like the first COD on the next new gen consoles. So like, yeah,
Yeah,
there was literally at the end. I've seen people talk about like what was supposed to be in Black Ops 2 Zombies, and it's like apparently there was a lot of like ambitious things the devs had in mind, but just couldn't do them because of the consoles,
console limitations.
which is like we've talked about this before, but like if they were to bring back Transit and Zombie Chronicles 2, how would they do it? Like would they keep it faithful to Transit or would they make
I
it how they would have
I have an
wanted to
idea of
make
what they
it
should do.
if they could make it like with the new consoles, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have an idea what they should do. Make it to where it's just like normal transit. Make it be like that. But I'm gonna take from the Smith Plays retrospective on what he wanted. Add a new perk into there that is gonna make you resistant to lava,
Mhm.
or at least resistant to lava, or have more of a tolerance to it. So that way
Yeah.
you're not burning up and dying within like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And also with that, since the denizens are on there and they are super annoying, making you last longer in the lava if you are in lava. With that perk as well, it makes the denizens not want to go after you. Like as soon as they land on you, they jump right off
I feel like you
or
could almost
something.
just make that PhD because like you could also make it to where the zombies that are on fire when they explode they don't hurt you, and you could just like have
Yeah,
PhD
that
kind
too.
of.
That too. It's basically like a mix of like three different perks, somewhat, because there's nothing really against the denizens, but it's gonna be like it does three things,
Like if
like
they had to take
resistance to lava.
if they had to take one thing out, like if they were to remaster Transit, I would say take out the denizens because I can deal with the fog and the lava. I just the denizens are just so annoying.
Yeah, I mean it's
Take
understandable why they put them in there. It's just so that people like would have to use a bus if they don't want to deal with these denizens.
yeah, and like I can
And I do
the
feel like the bus is a forced thing to do, but they should have like again going on with Smith Place. It's just that they should have like had a system to where you could call the bus at any time, just like they did with the tank, but
yeah
not specifically that.
have like a bus stop kind of like location, and then you go there, hold X, and it's like call the bus to you, and then the bus comes straight to there. I
Yes,
also think
exactly. That is
if they
exact
just
Smith Place.
if they just dial down the fog a little bit to where it's not super thick, but there's still fog,
Yeah,
because I feel like the fog is almost necessary for like the fog and the lava are almost necessary for the map because of like blown up Earth, all this shit is why it is because Earth blew
yeah.
up.
And
So
then
like,
also if they remove the fog, it's just a bunch of training spots.
oh yeah,
Which
definitely
is also why they have the denizens there. It's just so that you don't try to train in the fog.
true. That is true.
And then also for easier loading in the for the old console. But since it's going on to
Yeah,
be PS4 and PS5 now, we don't need that easy loading thing. I mean, sort of for PS4, but not really. Like you'll be
yeah,
fine.
yeah. You'll be fine.
Like a lower frame rate, but other than that, you'll be fine. But
Maybe if they just
uh, going.
maybe if they just came up with something different that like incentivized you not being in the fog to like train or whatever, but like, cause like I just don't like the denizens. Like honestly,
Well,
I could
that's
deal
what I'm
with the
saying.
fog
Like
and
they're
the fire,
I
but just not the
keep the
denizens.
denizens. I say keep the denizens so that people aren't trying to train in the fog. And like since you're saying like get rid of some of the fog, make it where you can still have a hard time seeing, but you're able to navigate, which is what you're saying basically.
Yeah,
But if they do that, the people are still going to try to train in the fog no matter what.
I was because I just to make it less gross looking. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If they just anyway, um, do we want to talk about the individual?
Oh,
Um,
we're done with transit.
I unless you had something else to say.
I mean, yeah, I had some slight things to say. The build system before Black Ops 2. Please
Oh
don't bring
gosh,
that
don't
back.
get me started.
Please, please don't bring
Picking
that
up
back. If they
one part at a time is
one part at a
agony.
time, taking 30 minutes to build one fucking thing.
Yeah, it's just not on transit. Out of all the maps to have that, why on transit? Literally
And
going,
especially since it takes 30 minutes to build the damn wonder weapon, quote
yeah, in
unquote, for
quotes.
transit. Because that damn thing was not a fucking wonder weapon at all. It
Yeah,
it was a prototype paralyzer basically,
basically,
and
yeah.
but it could break.
That
And
was
taking from the Smith plays again, where it has a repair thing, just like how on Blood of the Dead or on 9 or anything on Black Ops 4, make it to where you have to pay for the thing to get repaired, but don't like increase the payment amount every time because that's stupid.
yeah.
That's stupid. But
Or just make it on a cooldown. Like if you overheat it, you gotta wait, or you can like just keep edging
didn't it
it.
have
And
that?
basically, like it had a dial, and then once it like maxed out the dial, then it broke. But you could stop before it broke, and then let it cool down, and then keep using it again. But
Okay,
just make
one
it.
thing that I didn't know about Buried and Transit, did you have to have the paralyzer and the jet gun out in order for it to cool down, or did it cool down no matter what?
I think it cool. Definitely the paralyzer. I never got the jet gun enough to know, but I'm pretty sure it cooled down no matter what.
Okay, because I remember one time, this was a long time ago, back when I still had my PS3. Um, I got the paralyzer one time and I overclocked it by accident. And I was just like trying to use it the entire time after overheating it and I couldn't. And I didn't know if I needed it out or just to I could just keep using my other gun to kill the zombies because I wasn't killing zombies for a while because I thought I needed to have it out, so I just kept it out.
No, yeah,
And
you
I
can.
never knew how it worked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could uh just switch weapons and it would do it like by itself.
All right, all right,
Um, we can just run through the individual maps real quick. I mean,
okay.
town survival was honestly like goated.
The one everybody knows, the one that everybody likes to play, and the only plays whenever it comes to transit.
It's just because like it's like a Kino. It's got everything you need, like the perks, the box, the pack a
What was it that
punch.
you said for uh Kino about it being casual? Something. What did
Like
you say about it?
I said Kino was like the best casual um best casual map. Like you go in, it's got all the stuff you need. You just go in, do your thing, and like play zombies. Nothing too complicated.
Okay,
Um,
I say that for town.
that's fair. I would say
That
Town's
I say
probably
that
the
for town.
Kino of
Everything.
Black Ops 2.
Yep, yeah, basically. But because the reason why I say that is because it's smaller. Yes, that sounds bad because it's smaller, but you have like 2, 3 training spots on there that's all you really need.
Oh
And
yeah,
those
and
training
like
spots
two
don't
camping
really have any
spots.
spawns on it. Yeah, like that's literally you don't need anything more than that. All it is. Here's my thing about Kino is that because it's so big, it seems like you're wasting time and you're going to get trapped a little bit easier because you're having to do all this running. And also, Kino has some really tight spaces
Yeah,
that zombies could trap you in. While
yeah.
Town does have that as well, but you get out in and out very quickly from those things. So it's if you do get trapped, it's because you stayed in there too long.
Also the being able to activate hellhounds and start the round. I'd like just starting the round on level 5. Like it just
That
sped
too.
up the
I
pace.
did like that customization.
Yeah, I would do that every time. I would skip to round 5 and then just play
Mhm.
from there because like it made because 1 through 5 was just it would so slow. The zombies would just tootle on by, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just get me to where they're running. At least I can train them and get points. Just it was just skipping the slower rounds, especially like you said on on a small map that you really don't. It's not like you're like progressing through the map, like you start in the lobby and then go through the different rooms, like in Kino.
Yeah,
Like you're literally just in one big area and you're just waiting for these zombies to spawn. Not like you're trying to open a bunch of doors. It's yeah, that was good.
yeah,
I like that.
exactly. I don't understand why they took out that customization, that slight bit of customization for Black Ops 3.
Yeah, me
Like,
neither.
why can't I mean, I know they put it in the game still, but I don't understand why they just took it out. Like, why not just let us start from round 5 if we wanted to, not have to waste ammo shooting this fucker just so we can get to round
Yeah.
5.
One thing that I always compared Bus Depot Farm in town to like, but I said Bus Depot was akin to like a Nocturne Totem, and it means like it's just one box, no perks, no pack a punch, small map, bare bones. Like
Yeah,
you're in there, and then
yeah,
farm is like the Verruct, like it's got the perks in the box, and that's it. And then town is like was like the Kino.
um,
It's got the pack a punch and the perks. Also,
yeah.
I really liked
Or
doing
Dark
I
or Doris if you want to like really say Doris
Ye
too, since it's
yeah, that
smaller and everything is simple on there. Two,
yeah.
three training spots. Yeah.
Also, did you
Go.
ever do the thing where you get all 6 perks on town by using the tombstone?
No, because I didn't know that that was a thing.
Yeah, dude, I would do that every time. I just felt so cool doing it.
Like,
It's like, "Yeah, I got 6 perks, haha."
I don't understand why people hated Tombstone. Maybe I only liked it because I sucked at zombies back then. But I liked Tombstone. I especially
Okay.
love the fucking song.
Yes, yes, the song is fire. Um, Tombstone on town is good, but on transit, I can see the problem with because it's like, does it is it on a timer like other drops? Like, do you have to get to your tombstone at like a certain time or it disappears?
I have no clue because anytime I use it, I was playing town with Johnny, Mauricio, Dean, or Isaac, or whoever. I was always playing it with them.
Because
So
I
if I went down, I would just be able to get my thing immediately.
Yeah, because like I can see on transit, like if you die, you use your tombstone, and then your
I mean,
teammate is on the other side of the map, and then you got to go all the way back to get your stuff. Like I can see that being an issue.
I do
Also,
remember getting it one time on transit, but I don't think I've lived long enough to go get it. If I'm
exactly,
not
yeah.
wrong,
And then one of the
but
complaints I hear like the COD YouTubers talk about is like, oh, it incentivized your teammate going down. I was like, not really. Like, I mean, if you can hold
no.
out, and then if or it's like, imagine you're in a whole opposite side of the map. You know your teammate's not going to get you, so just tombstone out. Or like you can wait. It's not like your perks like degenerate like they do in like 3 and 4. Like
Yeah,
you can wait,
you mean
see
foreign
if your
Cold War?
teammate can get you. Yeah, you see if your teammate can get you, and then if they can't, then just tombstone out. Like it's not. I never understood that argument for it. And even if it does, like, okay, so what? Your teammate's dead. Like, and I never got that argument against Tombstone.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Just because it's like this person, you just gonna let your person die.
Yeah,
I would. I don't see it at all. I mean, like, no matter what, I'm gonna go try to get a team. Oh, okay. It being transit, I'm not gonna try if I'm at diner and they're at the fucking uh the power area. I'm not gonna
yeah.
try because
Hmm.
Like, what are you gonna do? And even if you try to run through it, there's
I
lava
don't
that
get. Well, we can get to who's who when we talk about Die Rise. But real quick, what do you think about Turned? I thought it was fun. It was a fun little
I only
game
got to
mode that
play
I
it a
would
couple
play.
times, but yeah, it was fun. So also,
It's
I
like
see people keep talking about like, oh, they had this one like zombies game mode where you could play as a zombie going after this one dude, but they never actually like put it in the game. It was like, have you not seen Turned? Like, have you not seen it? Like, it's been in the game since it came out. Like, what the fuck?
the only thing I always hated is like I don't know if I'm just bad at it, but sometimes it's just really hard killing the human as a zombie sometimes.
Okay, would
Maybe if
you only be you and one other person, or would it be like a couple of people against one person?
yeah, that's fair. If it's just a 1v1, then yeah, that's kind of lame. But if you got a full 4 people, that's probably a lot better.
Yeah, it's more fair. I mean, I get that they only have the knife and the executioner, but the executioner kills you in one shot.
Isn't it like gun game though? Like don't you go through? You go through
I
the
think it's like every minute the gun changes,
No,
but
no,
I think
it's
starting.
with zombie kills. Like when you kill
Huh,
someone else, you switch weapons.
oh, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. And it's like it's almost like
I don't know.
reverse gun game.
I always remember staying on the executioner. I don't know if it was just because I was bad, I couldn't hit the zombie whenever I was playing with my friend, or it
It's
was
like
just because I don't know honestly.
is it?
I just remember for sure the executioner was on there.
Yes. And I'm trying to remember. Okay, I think it's like reverse gun game. Like I think you get better guns to start off with, and the further you go, the guns get weaker and weaker. Like then it's basically just
That
like the
makes sense.
executioner and the
That that
knife. I
that
think is what the
that does
last
make
one
sense.
is.
Okay. That does make sense though. Okay, never mind. There was no way I was that good at the game. Okay, but that does make sense though, because like if you're getting better and better guns, that's just gonna make it harder for the zombies.
Yeah. All right, Nuketown Zombies. This one gets a lot of not hate, but just like people. I always thought Nuketown Zombies was cool.
It is cool. It's a cool thing to happen, but it's the only thing that I really hate about it, and which I'm sure this is what people hate about it, is that the perks are randomized when it drops,
Yeah,
or the fact that they have to fucking drop, and they drop like every 7 rounds. Is it?
yeah, it's something like that, and you could like not get jugged for like to like around like 20 something, which that can be a
Yeah,
pain. I can
or
definitely
pack
see
punch
that.
until then.
Yeah,
Because there have been countless times where I had pack a punch first, but I never had the points for it. And even then, I couldn't live long enough because, like I said before, I sucked at zombies back then. So I
and
couldn't.
see, I never knew I never knew like what caused the perks to fall. Like, was it? I didn't know if it was
Really?
kills because there's like a counter on the little Nuketown sign. So I didn't know if once you get that all the way down, then it gives you because
I thought it
sometimes
was
a
supposed to be
siren
like
would.
every 7 rounds.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was rounds or time or kills because like sometimes I'd hear a siren go off, but then nothing would drop. I don't know.
Really?
I don't
You
know what
had
the
that
deal
happen to
was.
you?
Yeah, but then I don't know. And then like I've seen the number go down on the sign, but then nothing
The
happens.
number was just supposed to be the zombies that were in the match or in each
That's what I
round.
thought too, but then I feel like there was times where it wasn't that. I don't know. I like it for what it is, and like it's like a bonus map. Like here's Nuketown Zombies. That's fun. It's cool.
I
It
remember my I remember my Black Ops 2 came with it and a Peacekeeper. And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking dope. I was just like, oh shit, I get a gun and a zombies map. That's fucking dope.
Oh, and
But
one thing,
oh, if I'm not wrong, I think it also came with the bacon skin.
yes, I think so.
Oh, dude, I never used that bacon skin. I only ever used the weaponized 115 skin. But still, like
Yeah.
having Black Ops 2 is, camos were fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, they really were. And it's like
It-
you can get a whole camo pack for like what, like $4 or something instead of like
It's something like
spend
that.
$20 to get a camo and a gun on Cold War.
Yes, oh, dude,
Oh, and
I miss Black Ops 2 so much.
one other thing I wish they brought back was like the ability to buy more class slots, because like that was so like there's so many times where I'm like, man, I just want another class slot.
You can do that in the new games, but most of the time, or the newer ones, like from Modern Warfare and after, they just give you the slots. But
I, I I guess I never knew how to do that if that was a thing.
yeah, in the newer ones, they just give you the slots. But in Black Ops 2, through like I want to say World War II, you had to buy them,
Hmm.
something like that. I don't know honestly. I,
Um,
I,
what about the Easter egg for Newtown? Did you ever get that?
there's an Easter egg.
It's basically, if you can call it that, you get to
Wait,
a
hold on.
certain
Are you talking
round.
about the Richtofen like things that you can hear?
That, and it's like, it takes place during Moon, but like if you get to a certain round, the zombies' eyes go from yellow to blue.
Oh
Like
yeah, I do
once
remember that.
Richtofen like
I
takes
never got to
control.
there, but I remember people saying that all the time, and I'm just
I think
like,
it was like round
that's cool.
50. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like,
And
yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool.
and
Wait,
then that,
also, like that kind of just like I know you said that is supposed to take place during Moon, but I want to say that it also takes place during Buried or something like that.
really?
But also that doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, because like if you do the Richtofen Easter egg in Buried, all the zombie eyes turn blue.
Well, they're already all blue. They were all like in
No,
throughout
they were yellow, weren't
buried transit and die rise. They were all blue.
they? Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Real
that's just me
quick,
being stupid.
one thing that I always thought looking back was like really dumb. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. In the trailer for Black Ops 2 Zombies, like with basically was the transit trailer. There's like this weird scene where like it shows the bus headlights and then the headlights turn into zombie eyes and the zombie like screams, but it's like it looks real corny looking back at it. I don't
Oh,
know.
wait, hold up. Is it the zombie that's just like super up close to the fucking camera?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was funny too. Yeah.
It's like that was really
There's this
corny. I can't they really did that.
yeah, there's this one dude that I sent you this dude's videos before, and his theories don't make sense because like that we have answers to these things now.
Yeah.
But his uh profile picture thing is that fucking zombie zoomed up close. So yeah.
Wow.
But
Also, Nuketown was the start of my YouTube career with my Easter egg video.
oh yeah, that stupid fucking video.
Hey guys, it's Fury Trick Shots here.
Oh my god, Ty.
Dude, it was a breakthrough. I had to tell the world.
The breakthrough that everybody knew already. I do like that Easter egg though. Where also, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of feel like the bus horn in the beginning wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense, I don't think.
Because like
I,
one, why is there a bus sound but no bus at all? And two, why is this in the middle of zombies overrunning everything? Like, I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be zombies. They're supposed to be overrunning everything.
yeah, no,
But
I never got that because it never made sense, like why the transit bus would be here or whatever the explanation would be. It just didn't. I don't know. I think it was just a fun transit horn. Ha.
yeah, transit and Martins and the thing.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Die Rise.
Die Rise. Fuck Die Rise. I hate it.
It's like I like it because it introduced the A94 in zombies, which was cool. A good gun. And the A94 and the PDW.
A94 was in the box.
No,
And
the first map it appeared in was in Die Rise. Same with the PDW and the SVU.
okay. I know the A94 was a wall weapon, right?
Yes, yes, it was. It was upside down.
Oh yeah, upside down room.
That was cool. Like that cool idea, like everything being upside down, like the box was upside down, and
Yeah, that
like
was cool.
but like
But at the same time, it fucked me up a lot of times because there were times where I'm trying to like buy a gun, but
yeah,
then because it's upside down, it's just like
you got to
I have to
jump.
look up, like jump, look up, or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck, and I'm just like, just let me buy my gun.
yeah. I never had a super big like I never hated Die Rise. It definitely wasn't my favorite out of Black Ops 2. I put that one lower than Transit just because I don't know, man. There's just less. I don't know. It's really a lot more tighter than Transit, so it's like harder to kind of like run around and do stuff. Um,
Yeah,
I like
yeah, makes
I,
sense.
I've seen
However, I do like whenever you die, you hear Brutus stepping around. I do
yeah,
like
and
that.
I always thought that was I don't know why I thought that was freaky, but
It is
the
freaky because like you're hearing these stomps and then a chain
and it
or a metal door closing out of nowhere.
yeah, I'm like, I don't like that.
Like
It's just
I never got freaked out, but I was just like, "That's fucking dope." Because like also because you're hearing this metal music playing in the background, so you're hearing like dong dong from him stepping, and then like dan 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 dan,
exactly
and
yeah.
then, yeah, it's fucking dope.
And like I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like I don't think it's Brutus, obviously, but
No,
like,
it is Brutus because that was supposed to be the thing that it was supposed to be
huh?
Brutus.
But why
Yeah,
though?
it's
Why?
supposed
That doesn't make
I
any
don't know.
sense.
It doesn't make sense at all, but it's just dope to hear.
I mean, yeah, but like assuming
I
it's
mean, well, if
not
you think about it,
Brutus, because
after
like
Die
I don't
Rise
think.
was Mob of the Dead.
Yeah, but like I said, that it
It was just supposed to be a teaser to the next map.
maybe I don't know. Liquefier go
This is Liquefier, everybody says that it's the greatest wonder
or
weapon.
pre-patched, which I never used it pre-patched. Obviously, I didn't get the fucking DLC until
Pre-patch.
like
Wait, there was
2 years.
it got patched?
Yeah, because apparently he was like super broken, so they patched it.
Oh.
They
Well, I
nerfed it.
still hear people like I still hear people fucking glorifying it that
Yeah,
it's
they
still a
do, but
good
then
gun.
they also say how pre-patched it was like even crazier, which I don't know
Oh, it was
what
even
it
better
was that was
pre-patch.
crazy
I
about
mean,
it.
I know they say that about the DSR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people say that a lot about the DSR because apparently you're able to like zoom in quicker with the
Hmm.
DSR, something like that. Yeah,
Um. The
the what?
what did you call the jumping jacks? I don't know. That's what I called them in my friend
I
group.
think
We
I
called
just
them,
called them jumping jacks.
which is like they're literally just they're like the Nova crawlers, right? But they just jump around and they don't
Yeah,
have
they're just
Nova
Nova
gas. It's
crawlers
like the
just
same,
jumping around.
but they
I
called
don't
it
know
jumping
what
jacks.
you would. I guess that's why they just called them jumping jacks, just because there was like nothing original about them. It's just like they're just Nova crawlers, but we're gonna call them jumping jacks.
Nova jumpers, but no Nova. But
Nova jumpers, but no Nova.
yeah, I
Nova.
mean, if getting the you can get the free perk from them, which is cool.
Yeah, but you have to be accurate with every shot, which I
Yeah,
feel like the
but you can
only
just
way to be
cheese it and
accurate
use the
is by using a
liquefiers or
shotgun.
the knives.
Really?
I not the liquefier, the trample steam. You can just like get two people, camp in the corner with a trample steam, and it'll take them out.
Oh damn, I
That's
didn't know that.
how me and Logan did it. But
Huh, I didn't know that.
so now we can talk about who's who now. We were talking about that earlier.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what
Okay,
we were
well,
talking about,
okay.
but
You were saying that they should change out Tombstone and Who's Who,
yeah,
but
yeah, I
the
feel like
deal
it would
with
almost
Who's
fit.
Who, but the thing with Who's Who is that it spawns you at anywhere, And
See,
usually every time I saw somebody get spawned with it, it was always behind or just near zombies. And that was, and also, it's kind of just a waste of a perk slot because you only start out with the starting pistol.
yeah, see, if I would, this is what I would change. I would switch Tombstone and Who's Who, but then in Who's Who, maybe more reliable spawning when you spawn in. You're not like in the middle of zombies or whatever.
Yeah.
But then fucking spawn in with your weapon. Like I don't see why that. I don't get why they gave you a starting pistol. It just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, at least
Like
they changed it in Cold War where
yes,
Tombstone and Who's Who are basically mixed in the same.
exactly. Like
But
that's
like,
literally how it's like. And at the very least, maybe like you spawn in no perks, but you have like one of your guns, like the gun you went down with, or something like that. I don't know.
yeah,
Just something other than the damn pistol. I don't get why that was a thing.
I don't know either. But that's why everybody hates it because you start off or you have the starting pistol when you respawn. It has a horrible spawning, and then it's just a waste of a perk slot because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Like
honestly,
it was
why would
supposed to
you?
be a new thing. It was supposed to be a new thing for quick revive that you could get every time, but it's
Yeah,
just a
I mean,
horrible thing.
I get if you used up all your quick revives. I mean, you don't have any other choice but to get Who's Who. But then it's like you're at a high enough round. You just gotta finesse the zombies. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's should have had a gun. I will give credit to Black Ops 2 though. They're literally like, with the exception of like Nuketown and Origins. I mean, every new map they released had a new perk, and you can even count the Wonder Fizz in Origins if you want to count that.
Dude,
But
I was gonna say the Wonder Fist, but that's supposed to have other perks in it, not really
I think
be.
I think PhD was in the Wonder Fizz in Black Ops 2.
No, it wasn't. There was no PhD until. Actually, wait, no. I think every map has a PhD,
The
but you
perma
can't.
perk.
You
It's the
yeah,
perma
it's a
perk.
perma perk or
But I
a
could have
temporary one,
swore.
like in buried. It's a temporary perk. Only until like you go down is how long you have PhD.
Um, but no, that was one thing because like if you think about it, they added, what did they add in Black Ops 1 in terms of new guns? Was it Mule Kick and Deadshot and
There was
Stamina Up?
mule.
PhD.
Yeah,
They had a lot in Black Ops 1.
they had
Oh,
in Black Ops 1 in Ascension they added stamina up and PhD.
yes.
Mule Kick was in Shangri-La, I believe,
I mean, it was
and
in,
Deadshot was Moon. No, no, Deadshot was in Call of Dead,
yes, it
and
was in
then
Call of the
Mule
Dead.
Kick was Shangri-La. Mule Kick
Okay.
was in Shangri-La, I believe.
Mule
I
Kick
think
was
that's how
also
it was.
in Kino, wasn't it? And 5?
No,
No, it was
I can't
definitely,
remember
yeah.
actually.
It was because like, and the room with the pictures, like with the portraits of the Ultimates
Yeah,
characters,
yeah,
it was
I
in
know.
that
I
room
know
over,
that
but
I know it's in Chronicles, but I don't know about in Black Ops 1.
I could have swore. And then even in 5, I just watched a guy do a challenge on 5, and he got Mule Kick in that game. But either way, I mean, it was a perk that they introduced in Black Ops 1. So like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, they introduced a bunch of perks.
Yeah. I mean, and it was awesome. Get rid of PhD, but still adding Black Ops 2.
Hmm.
Because in almost every map, it had some tease, and somehow it was still in the game. I don't know about Mob of the Dead, though. Was it in Mob of the Dead?
What, PhD?
Yeah. I know it was teased
It
at the
was, yeah,
on the dock, but
PhD and Mule Kick were like on the docks, yeah. But you can actually get
yeah, I
them.
know they were,
Maybe you could get the perm
but
perk. I want to say
like,
you could get every
yeah,
perm
that's what I'm
perk
talking
in,
about, the perma perk.
or was that only in the Victus maps? Yeah, I think that's only in the
No,
Victus maps
because
that the perm perks were a
no,
thing.
because in Origins you can get it.
Hmm. Because
You
I'm
can
thinking
get
of,
PhD in Origins somehow, but you have to. I think it's
I just looked it up. You
like
can get
in
you can get PhD out of the Wonder Fizz.
You can?
Yeah,
It has to be something about you getting all the perks, though. I don't think they're just gonna let you grab it at any point. I think it has to be at like some specific time
or
or
maybe
do
you
some
can get it
specific thing in order to
out
get
of
it.
the challenges from the things. I don't know. Um, regardless, uh, Die Rise. Well, I guess we already said everything about that. Mob of the Dead.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, my thing about Mob of the Dead was supposed to be transition to Mob of the Dead.
yeah. I guess that's what it did because we're here now. Um, Mob of the Dead. I wanted to talk about this when we got to Mob of the Dead.
Intro and trailer song are fucking amazing. They're
Yes,
amazing.
the
Can't tell me
amazing.
otherwise. And
No,
then
yeah,
Soundka, aka Chaz Palminteri. I fucking love that man.
bro.
Jesus
The
fucking
the
Christ.
mob crew is like so goaded.
Yes, for real. And then also, it doesn't make sense why fucking Rusty Cage is in there because it's not country western at all.
I
But
don't
it
know, but
still
I love
fucking
it.
works somehow. It still
Yeah,
works somehow. I guess because it's a prison is why it works.
it
I don't
works
know.
because it works, and I won't argue
It
about it.
works because it's.
But I wanted to
I
talk
just
about
love
this.
that whole story of Mob of the Dead, dude. That just like,
Yeah,
but besides it being like a part of the Aether storyline, just the Mob of the Dead story by itself is such a good fucking
these
story.
prisoners that get put in like this hell, and they get like go through this cycle over and over until
Yeah,
it finally
yes,
breaks.
and also the fact that it was supposed to be a real life thing, or that it's somewhat based off of a
It's
real life
based
thing.
off of the real life escape that they
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. And also it's like there's hints to like the real life escape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know those?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
the one particular one that I'm thinking about, the skull
yeah.
in
With the
the
boat.
thing?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, all of that. Just like, oh Jesus, dude. And just Al himself, like he has so much to him, and we don't
Mm-hmm.
even know a lot about him besides
Yeah.
just that he is like the ringleader to this escape.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I remember
it
this,
was his plan to like do the plane and everything.
yeah, and then they just betray him in the end.
Yeah.
Was it, I don't know if you remember this, but whenever you would load up zombies for Black Ops 2, you would get some things for the Mob of the Dead characters. One of them being like Sal's, or not Sal, Al's journal, and it was supposed to be about like how he submitted some art into a I don't remember if it was newspaper or if it was like something to do with books. But he was trying to submit a comic book, and it was supposed to be an actual like hero that's in comics in real life.
Hmm.
I can't remember his name,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
okay, yeah, it was supposed to be that guy. What was his name?
I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, it was supposed to be a real comic book that they were saying like, hey, Al is the one who made this. But the whole thing about it, and it was also a teaser for Origins, because if you look at the comic book that Al had drew, it says it's World War I, and since it's taking place in the 30s, all they knew was World War I
Yep.
until 39. But in but everything in the comic book was World War I stuff, but it says World War II was the setting that it was actually in, and that was just supposed to be a teaser for Origins because they didn't know if they wanted to do World War II or World War I
Yeah.
for it, and they obviously went off for World War I for Origins.
Yes.
All right. What are some things you like about Mob? Because I don't want to be
Okay.
the only one talking about it.
Okay. Yes. 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 One thing. Okay. If I had to pick one thing about Mob, the weapons in Mob are just so good. Like there are so many good guns in Mob of the Dead. Like and then this is what I wanted to bring up. Like when we got to Mob of the Dead and Origins, I feel like and even Buried, oh, like or maybe just all the Black Ops 2 maps. They introduced. Okay, well, let me gather my thoughts. Just talking about Mob right now. Like Mob and Origins, they introduce like map specific guns, like the AK-47, the Death Machine, the like the Thompson, or no, the Thompson wasn't buried. Like some guns were just in this the
But the Thompson
Uzi,
wasn't buried.
not buried. Origins,
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was in
yeah,
Origins and in Mob.
yeah. But like specific guns that are like only in certain maps, I kind of miss that because like in Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3, it was like every gun's in every map aside from like the wonder weapons, you know? Like I kind
Yeah,
of like because it almost gave certain maps like a certain feel. Like when I think about Mob, I think about the Death Machine, the AK-47, like the Uzi. Like I think about those guns that were like specific to that map,
yeah.
and it's just really cool. And then like
I never
uh
got the Uzi actually from
Origin,
Mob.
it was pretty good.
What? I believe you.
Yeah. It was a wall buy. I think you bought it in like the warden's office. It was a pretty good gun. I mean, you but and then like in Origins they introduced like they put in some more like World War One guns like the MP40, the STG, well the Thompson was in there still. Just like map specific guns. I like that.
Yeah, like it's like you said, that does make it feel like it's in that time and not futuristic shit. Like
Yeah.
I do know like they have like the death machine and all of that, and the death
But
machine
I
is
don't know,
already like
just it being
gone.
like a gun that you can get out of the box that was just really cool, and then pack a punching it to the meat grinder.
Yeah.
Something about
Did
that is
it
just
have
like
like
sick as fuck.
other? Did it have other pack a punch things?
No, it
Like
was
you know
just
how with every pack a punch or anytime you do a second pack a punch, like it adds attachments. Like
no,
did it like get like a double barrel or something? Dude, that would
no.
be fucking dope.
A double barrel death machine, that would be sick.
Yeah, that would be fucking dope.
It
Gets more
would be.
ammo, shoots faster, or it seems like it shoots faster because it has two barrels.
Yeah.
Oh man, why did they fucking do that?
Or just like you have like you dual wielding death machines, that'd be sick. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
But
Fucking
um
go on.
but no, I was just gonna say, yeah, the weapon selection of Mob, it's like if I could pick any map that I would want Mule Kick on, it's Mob of the Dead. Like and then
It
that's
wasn't
the
on
one
there?
map that yeah, no, they don't have Mule Cake on Mob of the Dead. It's one of the Mule Cake and PhD are in the docs that are like teased, like haha,
Well, you could get it in blood.
yeah, but Blood doesn't have the
That's
Death
not the
Machine or
same.
the AK-47 or the yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying like it's not the same.
Yeah, like bro, I'm just like thinking about the LSAT, the PDW, the Uzi, the Galil. There's so many good guns. Blundergat, Reagan Mark II, which
Oh, poor Ty.
oh what? Oh,
Nothing. It
talking
just
about how
seems
much I
like
want
being
a mule kick.
mesmerized.
Like I
Yeah, it
am,
just.
bro. I love the guns on Mob of the Dead.
I know everything about Mob of the Dead and Origins are just so fucking good.
Yes.
Like you would think that people would start saying like, "Oh, those maps are overrated." No, motherfucker, they aren't overrated.
Those aren't overrated. They're just good. They're
Yeah,
good maps because
exactly.
they're good maps. Honestly, I almost prefer the Black Ops 2 version of Origins over the Zombie Chronicles version just because do I? Maybe just because of the gun selection. I don't know, there's just something about having every gun on every map with like little to no variety
Hmm.
kind of makes them all like not as special.
Yeah, kinda. I
But
don't know. I mean, like, I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, like, yes, it is cool to have that,
it, yeah,
but at the same time, ev-
it's just an
I
added
mean, but
bonus.
at
Like
the
it
same
doesn't take
time,
away
even like like the MP40, like the MP40 is only in Origins from what I can remember.
from
In
in Black Ops
Chronicles, by the way,
2
in Chronicles,
and
yeah,
Chronicles.
in
Yeah,
Chronicles, in Chronicles, it's only in
it's in
Origins,
Kino.
and
It's in
even
Kino.
then, is it?
Yeah, it's in the same spot that it wasn't in Black Ops 1, which I thought was, pretty cool.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Okay, but either way, the MP40 does not feel like the MP40 used to.
No.
It does not. It shoots
Bro, the
slower.
Black
It's
Ops
not
1
as strong.
MP40?
I don't think I played with MP or Black Ops One
Black Ops
MP40.
1 MP40 just had a feel to it. It was kinda like the M1911, where it was, like, pretty it's kinda shiny, and then it
Hmm.
had a specific sound, like, I feel like the MP40s I've seen from Black Ops 2 onwards, it had more of, like, a Imma do, like, what I did yesterday, it was like a pop, 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 pop sound. It's Black Ops 1 had more of, like, a deeper sound to it.
Yeah, that was the thing that people are say that Black Ops One had the better gun sounds than any other game or any
Yeah.
other Black Ops game. Because you're not
I
wrong.
can
Like
agree
the
with some of
Black Ops
those,
One
like
game, like Black Ops Three, some of them kind of just sound like not really toys, but they don't really sound like a gun.
yes.
Like especially when you pack a bunch of them, they do actually
Oh,
sound like
yeah.
toys when you pack a bunch of them. But
Yeah.
I still like the sound because it makes sense why it has that sound.
I feel like I almost prefer, like, the Black Ops 1 Pack-a-Punch gun sounds over, because like, in Black Ops 3 onwards, they almost feel like they all sound the same. They have the same kinda, like, pew,
Yeah,
pew,
I
pew,
thought that too. I
and
thought
then,
that
like,
too. Black Ops Before
in
has
Bla
that same Black Ops 3 Pack-a-Punch sound.
in Black Ops 1, it's like it's the Pack-a-Punch pew, 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 but kind of overlaid on top of the other gun sound. Because like, I'm thinking about the Galil right now, like, you can the
Yeah,
Pack-a-Punch Galil still sounds like the Galil, but it also has, like, that little
pew pew
Pack-a-Punch
pew.
sound to it still, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like I honestly miss that sound, which is really why I want to go back to Black Ops 2
Mhm.
because I miss that sound. I don't want to hear the fucking like just all the time. Like I want to hear guns, not
Yeah.
toys.
Black Ops 1 Galil is my favorite Galil sound.
Which is also why I really like Black Ops 4 audio as well, because they do sound more like actual guns, but they still have that toy or not gun type feel to it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you know how like the whole time I was playing zombies, I was just like, God, every gun sounds meaty, chunky.
Yes.
They sound like they have bass to it. Like that's what I want. I don't want toys.
Yeah. I kinda
I don't.
thought this when I was playing Cold War, and maybe it's a little bit in Black Ops 4 too, and maybe it's just the lighting, because in some areas they look fine, but just I don't know, a lot of the guns in Cold War, and then, like I said, some in Black Ops 4, they just look almost like plastic. Like, they're like toy
Yeah,
guns, like you
kind
said.
of. Yeah, kind of. Also, isn't the muzzle flash too much for you?
Honestly, I haven't really noticed it.
Yeah, I think in Black Ops 4 that it's a little too much. Because there are times where I'm like trying to find the zombies, but I can't see the zombie because of the muzzle flash.
I really haven't paid attention to it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, damn. I guess I'm the only one with this problem then. Well, that sucks. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
One thing real quick I wanna talk about, Grief on, what
I
oh,
never
no,
played it.
that's in Grief on Cell Block, like, for Mob of the Dead. Me and Luke
I never
Provy used
played
to,
it.
like we used to he'd be on one team, I'd be on the other, and we would just
Obviously.
try to get as far as we could go, 'cause one if both sides died in a round, it would restart the round. Like, you would just have to go till one side died
Yeah.
and the other side
I
didn't.
mean, I played Farm Grief,
Yeah.
but I've never played Cell Block. I always thought that that would have been way too hard.
It was, like it was easier to try to, like, get as far as we could go, because we could just restart the round if we both died, but
Uh huh.
it got insane sometimes. But,
I bet so.
anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. Um,
Alrighty.
Buried. Okay, yes.
Buried. Yes, I love Buried, dude. I
Yeah,
remember whenever I always wanted to play Buried, but Johnny, Mauricio, Isaac, they were just like, nah, Buried sucks. I was like, what are you talking
what are
about,
you talk
dude?
oh my gosh. Buried sucks.
Like,
That's
what are
blasphemous.
you talking about? Well, then again, like I don't know what it was about. Maybe they just didn't like the Western setting. Me, I've always loved the Western setting.
Yeah,
So
duh.
mainly that's just because of my dad. He loves Western movies, so I just grew up watching Western movies and just got that same feel for it. But
That Red Dead Redemption 2 Undead Nightmare
y-
or
yes, I
Red.
did. Dude, I've always wanted to fucking play that. Oh, the amount of times we're just like, oh, yo, this is on or this is here. I want to play it. And I
Yeah,
really want them. Oh, speaking of which, there's a new game coming out. It's called Evil West. It's
Evil
basically
West.
like Red. It's basically like Red Dead mixed with God of War.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, kind of, but it's vampires.
I have to look into that.
Yeah, the trailer came out earlier today. Dean sent me a link. I'll send it to you later.
Okay,
Okay, but yeah, like it's basically Red Dead mixed with God of War and zombies. So just think of that.
sick.
I the reason why I'm saying God of War is because it has that look like it plays like God of War. Because you know how God of War it's like that chunky feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, back onto Buried. Uh,
Yes.
I just love the Western setting, dude. Like, I know the Easter egg is a little like weird and convoluted because there's two ways that you can do the Easter egg.
Which I thought that was cool.
I do like it. I do like it, but
Hmm.
I never I never got to do the Easter egg at all.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
barely was able to get the pack a punch.
Dude, okay, this goes back to trans. I probably should have brought this up. I remember me, Dean, and Luke Provy back when, because I played Black Ops 2 with them. Back when we
Mhm.
tried to do the transit Easter egg, and we got all the way to the end, and we needed to do the step where you have to
Damn.
EMP the lamps, and I was gonna do the way where you EMP, then you go through a portal and you EMP right as when you get out,
Wait,
and they were gonna
EVP the lamp. Are you talking
yes,
about buried or transit?
transit. This is going back to transit. But
I don't
basically, we
remember that.
tried to get it, and Dean ended up leaving, and then so we really couldn't get it because it was a hard.
Bruh.
Yeah, we were like literally the last step
Why do you leave?
because we tried it multiple times, and it just we kept fucking it up, and
Oh, let me guess. He was just like, I ain't gonna mess this shit up again. I'm gone.
yeah, something like that.
Uh,
But yeah, no, I like the multiple endings for it.
what was it that you had to do in order, like, to do the? Was it the Maxis side or the Richthofen side that you had to get all the antennas?
I mean, all of them you had to for each map
No,
because
just
each
like in general. Like, do you have to get like the antennas for a specific side? Because I know that's a step that you have to do where you have to get the antennas, but I don't remember who it was for
the
specifically
the
that you had to do
antennas.
it
What are you
for.
talking about?
Like the antennas that are on every map.
Okay, yeah. It just depends on what side you do. Like if you do the Richthofen Easter egg on transit, then I mean each Easter egg like it'll always light the beacon or the antenna. It just
Oh,
matters on what person you do it for.
okay. Which
Um,
Easter egg was the hardest though, Maxis or Richthofen side?
I think at least on transit because that's the one we did. We did the Richthofen one because the Richthofen one was easier
I'm
than
talking about
the
buried, by
Maxis
the
one.
way.
But I haven't done the buried Easter eggs, so I don't know.
Ah, shit. Like I've seen people do whichever ones, or I've seen people do both, but I don't remember which side was for who.
Yeah, me neither,
Was it in? I just never was able to do it because, like I said before, sucked at zombies.
bro. The was I wasn't the only one that was just terrified of going in the witch's hut every time.
No, I liked it. I liked it
Every
because,
time I
like I said,
never
I
wanted to go.
was
They
into
creeped
Western
the fuck
stuff.
out of me.
Really?
Yes, it was so
The
creepy. I
amount of times
hated
that you
going through
told
there.
me that you would tip the fucking witch. So how are you, so how the fuck did you tip her if you were so scared?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Because you could get that free perk just by tipping the one that plays the piano.
Well, I'm I know you get the free perk like on the witch round. Whenever you see the witch in the window, you go through the house.
That
Then
too.
all the witches spawn. I have never done that before.
You said you told me you've done that before.
I have no memory of that.
Told me that before. God damn it! Don't you fucking lie to me.
Plus, that's like,
Anyway,
isn't that like part of
what?
the Easter egg? I don't know. Did you
No, that's not
know?
part of the
Fun
Easter egg.
fact: the witch isn't actually a witch. Apparently,
No,
it's
I would say that makes sense because
yeah,
she doesn't do anything witch-like.
no, yeah,
She just roams around.
yeah.
But she
It's the
hot.
of course. I obviously I wouldn't say that because she freaked the fuck out of me. Just like her blank
Oh yeah,
expression
I
as she
know.
floats towards you, and just I
What do you
hated
mean
it.
blank? She has a sad expression. What are you talking about? She cries, bro.
But it don't move. It's scary. It's uncanny. I don't like it.
Oh my god. So the zombie faces, they don't move, but their
But
mouth
they're
is
different.
open the entire
They're
time.
different because they're all deformed and zombie-like. So it's like I expect them to look like
Okay.
that, but like this is like it's in that uncanny valley that I don't like, and it really creeps me
Okay,
out.
Ty. Okay. Ty just gets spooked by everything. Is it because it's a woman? Is why you're spooked by it?
Yes, a woman that takes my
I knew
money,
you'd agree.
my
I knew
worst fear.
you'd agree. I was expecting you to go like, "Ha ha, shut up," and then move on with it. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, so are we still staying on buried, or are we gonna do
This
origins
was
now?
this was the map that introduced the ray gun Mark II.
Yeah. Also, weren't you, or if you had, oh wait, you talking about buried?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, yeah. And the only joke that I remember about it was from you, and you was saying how it sounded. You're like pew pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew,
That
pew.
was the pew 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 pew. Dude. Oh my god. I remember when you first fucking said that, and I died laughing. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, that was me. I said that.
Oh fuck. Wasn't it whenever you got buried, you would get the Reagan Mark II on every map,
Yeah.
or was it just buried? Okay.
No, yeah, once you got buried, it put it on every map.
Okay, cool. That's something that I wish they would do with new maps and other games as well, because they haven't done that at all. I mean, like, sure, they put the ray gun Mark II in every map, but that was just because it's a passive gun.
Yeah.
It's kind of the wonder weapon, actually.
You're talking about like a new gun that gets put in every previous map once it gets released.
But wonder weapon wise, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it, like, having the fucking, what is it, the Margo gun from Shadows of Evil.
Yeah.
Like, I get that it's in Revelations and in Shadows, but since Revelations has like 7 different wonder weapons in it, why not add all of them to the maps whenever you get Revelations? Like,
I
you
don't
see
know,
what I mean?
man. Real quick, just
I
because
don't
we're
know.
talking about Revelations, one thing that I just thought of today that I always thought that I thought would, I say always thought, just said I literally thought of it today. But what would be cool, I feel like in Revelations, instead of having maybe like Thunder Gun or the Apollyon Servant, like maybe like I thought, what if there was a way to like build like the fire staff or something? Like you have like there's like a little side Easter egg quest you can do. You find the stone. Like maybe like one of the statues is like part of a map.
Isn't Origins in Revelations?
It's part of it's in there.
Yeah. Like, I know, like, it's just bits and pieces from almost every map that are in Revelations. I do know
Yeah.
that.
But I just thought of like what if there was like this part where like maybe there's one of the statues from the excavation site and it's whole he it
Yeah.
it's like holding the staff, but it's missing the like gem, and like maybe you can go and like find the gem, bring it to the staff, craft
That sounds
the
cool.
staff, and then like you can have that staff as a wonder weapon, just to like
Yeah, that
bring
sounds.
back some of the revelations.
I mean,
Def-
well, they put Revelations in Simon's Chronicles, so it'd kind of be like pointless to do that. You think?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be a
Actually,
cool.
not pointless. Well, they have like 7 different wonder weapons in there
I
anyway,
know,
so I don't know. I mean, they
and
have
maybe
the
I'm not
bows in
explaining it
there,
real good,
right?
but in my head it sounds like a good idea.
No, I mean, it does sound like a decent idea, but they already have like a ton of wonder weapons in there that you're probably
That's
gonna
yeah,
just
that's
be
what I'm saying.
shooting with anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of pointless anyway. And since they already had or since they added Origins, it kind of just seems. I don't know. Maybe that does sound like a good idea. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, okay, moving on to Origins. Uh, Ooh-doo-doo-doo. I like Origins. Origins cool.
I like Origins. That's it. That's it. Just I love Origins. Good day.
Well, okay. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I love Origins, it's almost becoming for me. It's almost becoming the Kino of the
Don't
not
no.
casual
Don't
maps.
you fucking say that.
I'm
Don't
just
you fucking
saying.
say that.
No, no, no. Listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm just saying. I still like Origins. I still like playing it, but it's almost like I've almost played it a lot to where it's like I don't know. It's not to the point of Kino as Kino is, but it's like it's one of the more mm, one of the more you go first.
No, no, you're already saying your part, so continue.
I just maybe it's just because I that's probably the in terms of like the I'm gonna put this in the complex maps category as opposed to the casual maps category. You know what I mean? And there's like a weird middle ground in some areas, but like in terms of like maps where you're basically every time you play it, you're doing part of the quest because that's part of the whole setup process. You know what I mean? Basically, all the
I mean,
Blundell maps, so like Mob of the Dead,
yeah,
Origins, and then all the Black Ops 3 maps
yeah.
end up
I
being
mean,
like this.
the thing about the Blundell maps is just that everything that you do is basically part of the quest.
Yeah, like if you want to set up completely, you're basically doing about half of the Easter egg quest, and
Yeah.
then because like Origins, it's I don't know. I still love Origins. I don't know what I'm really saying. I'm reaching the end of my line here. I'm getting sleepy. I'm on like 2 days of no sleep.
Bullshit.
I mean, literally, I didn't sleep at all. Yesterday, the day before that, I wouldn't even call that sleeping. It's like I literally couldn't like I would sleep for like maybe like 30 minutes and then wake up and then not be able to sleep for an hour, then sleep another an hour and then wake up again. So it was yeah.
That's a bunch of napping.
Yeah. But it's getting to me. And I'm reaching the end of the I think we can probably end we'll end the podcast after Black Ops 2. We'll give our conclusive thoughts and then we can
Wow.
head out of the watchtower. I don't
The
know.
watchtower.
What are your
The
thoughts on Origins?
watchtower.
Stop talking about my rambling. What's your thoughts on Origins, boy?
I love Origins. It's just Origins is just it's so fucking fun. Yes, it is annoying how much mud there is around, but stamina basically kind of depletes that. But even
Yeah.
then, the zombies are still faster than you in the mud, uh even with the stamina, which is kind of stupid. Like that's the
What
whole point of
if?
stamina. What? A
What if?
portal open. No, just kidding.
Oh, today's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends.
Shut up. Fuck no.
um, dude, just
Watch like
okay.
our pack has to actually like start taking off, and
I
then
was just about to
Raid
say,
Shadow
like,
Legends actually
I was gonna
fucking
say,
like fucks them up.
imagine this shit takes off and we actually have to do ad reads at some point.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's gonna be fucking awful.
Anyway, Um. Okay,
So it's
so
like
they
injury
have the
challenge.
golden helmet and the golden shovel. What if I don't know
Yeah,
how you would obtain them, but the golden
portal up.
boots to where you don't slow down in the mud?
Yeah, there should have been something like that. I mean, I get
Honestly,
why they put the gold helmet in there. The
I think
shovel, it kind of doesn't need to be there, but at the same time, it also
okay.
makes
What
sense, I
does the
guess.
golden shovel do except you can get the perk bottle from it?
I think that's
I-
the only thing it can do
Is it just
because
better
that's
drops
the
in
only thing I
general from the
know.
dirt?
I have no clue, honestly, because I've never gotten the golden shovel, and I only just know that there's a golden shovel that lets you get perks.
Same. And even the golden helmet, like the amount of times that I've gotten crushed by the
How do you get the golden helmet?
giant, I think once you get the golden shovel, you just dig more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, but yeah, like I said, I understand why the golden helmet is in there because like sometimes you make a mistake and forget that, or don't see a robot, or you
yeah,
just don't notice that the light is blinking, or you're already in the middle of it, but you can't escape, and then now, kersplat, you're
yeah.
dead.
But
Like
honestly,
I
the amount of
understand
times that
that.
that's actually happened is like not enough to really warrant having the golden helmet. 'Cause like most of the time, you're paying attention enough to where you're not stepping in the robot's foot.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
you're not
like
wrong, but
if I had to
I say that
choose,
one's more useful than the shovel because the only times you really use the shovel is to get the ice staff parts,
honestly,
really.
once
And
once you
unless
get that,
you're
I'm
like,
never digging again.
yeah, literally, that's literally how I am. There's
Because
never a
then
point when I'm actually digging.
by that point,
Like,
I already have a gun that's better than any gun I can get out of the dirt.
yep. I mean, well, no, that's a lie because you can get the Dracon, and you absolutely love the Dracon.
That is true. That is the only exception, though.
But yeah, I never dig anymore after finding the staff parts, so I think it's pointless to have it. So
yeah,
with what you said, yeah, they should do. Maybe if they ever release that COD Zombies only game, they add some things, and one of them being a golden helmet
golden
or
boots.
golden boots. Golden boots.
And okay, I just thought of an easy way to do it. You just add it into the like the box challenges. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be a box thing.
Like not like the mystery box. You know what box I'm talking about? Like the generator boxes that
Yes, the generator boxes.
yeah, you just it just be a challenge for one of those. Like you spend the 30,000 points, whatever it is, and then you can open this thing, and it's instead of like a double points, it's golden boots.
Yeah, I never understood. I've only seen two boxes where it's on a generator,
Yeah,
and
one in
that's been
five.
at spawn. Huh?
Yeah, one in or one in six. Spawn in
Yeah,
the
I
church
was
one.
like 1 in 5. What are you talking about?
Nah, I'm
But
stupid.
yeah, the Spawn and Church, that's the only ones that I've ever seen them at.
Yeah,
Spawn, it makes sense why it's a zombie blood because in case you're trying to do the Easter egg, you have a free zombie's blood that's there.
yeah,
Like I understand that one, but the second one, I mean I understand the second one too because it's a fire staff piece. I don't know, but there should be like some other ones where there's a box there. Like at each one, there's a box and it gives you something specific.
maybe.
I don't know. Like and
Yeah.
like your idea, where one of the box pieces is the golden boots.
Yeah.
So there was oh, you forgot the game mode for buried, the second game mode for buried, turned and
Oh,
grief.
the turn of grief. Well, we didn't really talk about it. We talked about turned. We talked about grief and Mob of the Dead, but like, I mean, what else is there more to say? We already talked about turned. It's basically the same, but in
Well,
buried.
I know,
I
but
think
I
it had
was
different
okay.
guns.
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we don't have to go over that then.
Yeah, and like grief had the meat. There was like that meat power up you could get. That was cool. I mean, it was a
What was the
thing.
meat power?
It was you basically if you throw it at an enemy player, it's like an idolize, like all the zombies, not idolize, all eyes on me. Like all the zombies go towards the guy that had the
Oh,
meat thrown on him, which is like it's almost
okay.
beneficial because then you get more points.
Yeah, okay, I get it now.
And it also could be
Huh.
used as like a uh, discount monkey bomb. You could throw it at the ground and like some zombies would go towards it and it wouldn't last that long though, but it was a thing.
Uh, Also, we forgot to talk about the songs for all these maps.
We did. Speed round, let's go through all the songs.
What was the transit song? I forgot.
Carry on.
Carry on. What was Newtown's? Was it? Did it have one?
Nuketown. Oh, what was Nuketown? It did, but what was it? I'm curious. I totally forgot.
Yeah, I didn't even
Nu-
know I had a song. But on Carry On, I like it because it makes the references to all the other map or other not other all the other songs. Or not all of them, but to a lot of them. Whereas just it kind of doesn't make sense whenever you listen to the actual lyrics, but I just like that it gives references to it.
See, okay, I always thought that because in the trailer for Black Ops 2 Zombies, they played "Carry On" by Avenged Sevenfold, so I thought that was gonna be the Easter egg song, and then when it wasn't, I was disappointed. And then I never liked "Carry On" just because of that reason. I've grown to like it, like as I've grown older and I've discarded that pettiness. But it was just like I liked Carry On so much more. And okay, this is I was dumb. I didn't know how to I didn't know Carrion was like an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was just some quirky way of spelling carry on, and it was like trolling, like,
Nope.
haha, this is like the not what you wanted.
So upon thinking just like, oh, they tricked me. It's not Avenged Sevenfold. They're like, ha, we're mimicking Avenged Sevenfold by calling it Carry On, but we're spelling it wrong because fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought they did.
Wow.
Which a cool thing if apparently if you go to Black Ops 2 and you delete the update file and it's basically like the base version of the game with no updates and like
Mhm.
at that point you can only play transit. But if you go to it, you can if you get the teddy bears in a different order each time, you can get either carrion, carry on, or I'm gonna try it out like the dubstep song from the campaign
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. That's
What
cool.
is, what is the
I want to try
Nuketown
that.
song?
Maybe it doesn't have a song.
It does because it's just not
Wait,
telling me
no,
what it
yes, it
is.
does. It does. It does. There's the teddy bear one, and I think shooting off the mannequin heads, they have one as well. I think that is one. If I'm not wrong, I want to say the teddy bear one is Samantha's Lullaby,
Yes, that's what this one is. It's playing it right now. It's just like
and
ding
then
dun dun ding dun dun ding dun dun ding dun. It's not like an actual like Elena Sigmund or Avenged Sevenfold song. It's like just
yeah,
some kind of like
like the teddy bear one is Samantha's Lullaby or something along the lines like that, and
yeah,
then the uh, I want to say the mannequin head one is one of the retro songs, like from Dead Ops Arcade.
yeah,
If I'm
probably.
not wrong, if I'm not wrong, yeah, I doubt they would make like a full-fledged song for Newtown, especially since it's not a full-fledged map.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Um,
it's probably just something stuff like that.
Die Rise. I'm gonna be honest. I never got that song in the
I
game.
think it's We All Fall Down.
Yeah, it's we all fall down, and I like the
That song is
song.
cool. The song is
It
fucking
is,
cool,
it is,
and
but
kind of
I
just
just never.
matches with Die Rise because like we all fall down, and then
And
you're
everybody
on
falls
the
down.
giant skyscraper. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mob of the Dead.
I never gotten it in game. but
Okay,
I do
Mob of
like
the
the
Dead,
song.
Rusty Cage.
Mob the Dead, Rusty Cage,
Rusty
and
Cage.
where are we going? Or where do we
Yes,
go
amazing
now?
songs.
Whatever it
They
is.
just match with Mob of the
Yes,
Dead so
they
perfectly.
do. You can
Again,
either have
Rusty
this,
Cage. It was Mob of the Dead, not a fucking Western thing at all.
but it
But
just fits.
Rusty Cage just works.
It just
I don't
does.
know what about it. Country, like old Western country music and prison setting just works so fucking well.
What was the Buried song?
Buried song,
I think I know.
I can't remember. I can't remember. I never got it too, so I
Always
don't
Running.
remember. Oh yes, that song, dude.
I didn't get this one as much either, so I don't
No,
have a good memory of it.
it's literally the trailer song for it.
Oh yeah, it's usually what they
So if
end
you
up
remember,
doing.
yeah, but uh, I heard it for a bit from
Yeah,
your
I'm
from
playing
my.
snippets of it. I can't play
Okay.
the full thing. I might get copyright.
Oh, what copyright, Ty? What copyright?
Yeah,
Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to this.
nah.
Okay, but always running it. I think it fits perfectly, especially since you're able to have the infinite round, and
Oh
so like
yeah,
it's the infinite cycle of just killing zombies, having to do this over and over, and no escape. But you're trying to escape, so I don't know. I think it just perfectly fits.
yeah. But
And
that's
then
another one that I never got enough in game to like have a vivid memory of it. But I do.
oh, neither did I, but I just think it fits perfectly well, no matter what.
It does. Like literally, the zombie songs never miss, so they're always going to be good.
Yeah.
I can't really say much
Oh,
for the Black Ops 3 because obviously I had never gotten them that much to have to know what they are.
well,
Anyway,
next time we get into Black Ops
Drazendrock,
3, huh? Well,
Drazendrock.
no. I'm just saying like on the next podcast whenever we do that one
Oh
and we
yeah,
get into Black Ops 3, I'll go on about with the song, especially for Shadows. Okay,
oh
so
yes, that's gonna be a thing. Fucking love that.
yeah. Yeah, also, did you notice that there's a significant drop within how heavy the music is from Black Ops or from World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2?
Yeah, like in Black Ops 2, they started getting like there's some more somber ones thrown in there.
Yeah. I I like it whenever it's something when it's somber music with apocalyptic type thing. Like
Yes,
it just
especially just
works.
because of how like doom and gloom and like just like the vibe from Mob of the Dead, where it just feels like there's just no escape. You're trapped, and
Yeah,
then
especially since it's on a fucking island.
yeah, it's just the vibe of Mob of the Dead fits with where are we going so good.
Yeah. And like I said, same thing for Buried and Always Running.
Yeah. Now Origins though, oh my gosh, Archangel is
Origins.
like,
Okay.
oh, that was the
You like Archangel so much, but I think the fucking Avenged Sevenfold song fits way
Shepherd of
better.
Fire.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
think
I
Shepherd of
fucking
Fire fits
love Shepherd
way
of
better.
Fire too. Don't get
Well,
me
I know you
wrong.
love. No, I know you fucking love Avenged Sevenfold time. I'm just saying that you are just so infatuated with Archangel. I just don't think it fits well. It
I
fits, but it doesn't fit
maybe
as
because
well
of
as
the intro
Shepherd of Fire.
cutscene, it makes Shepherd of Fire
No,
seem like
not
it
because.
fits.
No, not because of the intro cutscene. I just think Shepherd of Fire just actually fits.
Well, like it, I think it does too. But I still fucking love Archangel so much.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's a good song. It's a cool song and everything. But just the way it starts out way too quick compared to how Origins is.
Oh yeah, the Origin's definitely the build up and the bells and everything and the
Yes,
I do think Shepherd of Fire fits Origins better.
yes, exactly what I was fucking saying. Like, like with
Archangel,
fucking Archangel, it's literally a fucking black metal song turned to more. heavy metal
Fun fact: did you know
going
that the
on.
drummer that did the drums for Archangel did it all in one take?
No, but I can believe that.
Yeah, apparently he was a really good drummer that
I
Kevin
I
Sherwood
I,
got to do it because he figured it would fit
I think all
the song
drummers
really
have to
good.
do it in one take, anyways. Like they can't just stop in the middle of a song and be like, "Can I do that over again?" I mean, like maybe for like
Well,
a specific part where they're
I
not
guess
like the
you would
whole.
think that, but the amount of times that I've like it's been like I don't know, the Rev did Afterlife in one take or something, or Almost
Yeah,
Easy,
I know
whatever
he did
one it
that.
was, and like the fact
I
that like
think
someone had to point it out that it was this was in one take like makes me think that it's not in one take all the time. But what do I know about recording drum tracks for
yeah, and I just
songs?
feel like that drummers have to do it in one take anyway,
I feel like
because like I feel like it just ruins the rhythm of it for them. I might be completely wrong because I'm not a drummer at
or
all.
and I think there's probably a way like production wise you can like maybe take the snippets and like they make them fit better. I don't know how it works, but either way, that was a thing that was pointed out. He did it in one take. And then I've told you this before, but like Archangel was like the in-game level crossover before in-game in terms of every vocalist from from the past zombies maps like converged and made Archangel, and it's never been done again, really. Imagine if they got fucking
No.
Avenged Sevenfold in there too, just
I
for
was
added
gonna
spice.
say, because like they had the mix of all the people who made zombies music, and I was like, they don't have Avenged Sevenfold in
And
there, okay?
if they get Sinister Gates in there to do some guitar parts too.
Oh, dude. Now I want that, dude. Oh, fucking Christ. Imagine Kevin Sherwood try to play a fucking Sinister Gates riff. I don't know about you, but I just love the way the Sinister Gates plays the guitar, especially the way it sounds. Like you can tell whenever it's Sinister Gates playing.
Yeah, the Avenged Sevenfold has like a specific kind of sound with their guitars.
Yeah, I don't know what he did to make
I
it
don't know
sound
what
like the
they
way it
putting
does,
in
but
this
I
shit,
love it.
but it's good as hell.
Yeah. All right. So, any other add-ons to any maps?
No, I think that is
Talk about.
it. I think that is it for this episode of the Ty and Drake podcast, name pending. Make sure if you like this podcast, make sure to follow us on all of your podcasting apps. Um,
But we are on none right now.
which we are none, and this will probably never see the light of day. I'm an idiot.
Probably not.
I'm a fucking idiot. How am I still talking? I literally X'd out of Discord.
You had to exit the call, not close Discord.
Okay.
You fucking moron.
Because I thought it was exiting out of
No,
the
you just end
pictures.
the call.
Anyway, let me see. Hang on. Greg colon comma
Leave.
leave.